What's up, y'all? Real quick. Everything we discuss, or anything we really discuss in any one of our episodes, is meant for comedic intent. This is for fun, which is a bunch of nerds talking about nerd stuff, plastic robots, or anime, or what have you. None of it is meant to be taken personally. If you take it personally, that might be a you thing, not a us thing, but just an FYI, this is all just for fun. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, and back to the show.
All my fellas.
But yeah, so usually what I do is I kind of let this like roll in real quick, and then I'll say some dumbass shit, and then we'll start. I actually did have to make a disclaimer because apparently someone took offense to something we said. I don't know why. I would never say anything offensive or like, nah, I would never. I mean, right, JHound, right.
I mean, okay, so realistically speaking, we would not start beef with another podcast for no reason. We don't do that here.
See how he said that for no reason. So just say it. It's like rules of engagement, man. Don't fire unless fired upon. So
That's
just
right.
like pew 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 pew. But yeah, welcome back to Thunderbolt Radio. We are on this ridiculous, weird, like on and off again schedule because I have really shitty time management and can't schedule myself to edit for I don't know what reason. But I had a build-a-thon to do, and I built like 14 kits plus a perfect grade. So, hey, man, I had to get shit done, and I got it done. If you're tuning in by this point, there's a giveaway going on my Instagram. We're giving away a third-party kit by Leaping Panda, so definitely check that out. But that's a completely different story. We'll leave that for the end of the episode. But in the meantime, we have our usual suspects, Seth and JHound, myself, Gunplus Top, and we have a guest. We got a guest. We got Meg, aka Vandrille. What's good? How you doing?
I'm so happy to be here. It's been a long time since I've been on a podcast, so
it's great, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're just gonna, we're gonna, talk. We're just gonna chill. So like, our one thing that we like to do a lot, is just chill and talk and whatnot, and we'll go through the motions of the typical episode. So we usually start off with if you've got any acquisitions, like if you've got any hauls, any kits you're looking forward to build, or if you have any special projects in mind. We'll let you kick it off, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, man. What have I done lately? So I have to say, I did do this terrible live stream. Whose idea this was, I don't know. Definitely last minute for New Year's. And I had to blind build with a blindfold and handcuff to my best friend, Mecha Oso, or Angel. And we had to build kits together while handcuffed. And I couldn't see anything. So that was how I started off the New Year's. And stuff that I've got planned, I'm building a Macross kit for SEGMC this year because that's our theme. And then I'm moving on to the PG strike. Other things might be a Major Tom, that's gonna be like a ground control Major Tom. So we'll see how that goes. But I think the strike is kind of the cherry on top for my January.
Awesome. Yeah, the that PG strike is it's actually on the cheaper end of the PGs. It's it's up there, and it lends itself real well to doing some paints and some mods because it's on the lower end and you don't feel that you're risking it too much if anything breaks. Which, by the way, I actually have a PG strike that I acquired for like $20. It's missing some shit, so if you need parts for it.
Oh, that's why.
Well, dude, I don't have it, so like and the strike isn't my thing. I'm more of a unicorn guy for no reason whatsoever. But yeah, what you got, JHound? What you got?
I actually had to reach back in here, but hey, I actually got the high grade excess recently because I really like this Gundam, and I don't have any kind of excess at all. I just have the S.
Well, you have an excess of kids in the background, but nobody.
We're not talking about that right now. That's not what we're talking about. Although somebody did make me laugh. They're like, does the XS stand for excessive? I'm like, it stands for extraordinary superior. But I see how you got that. But other than that, I got some manga, like we got some Kuga and some Ultraman, because I like that type of superhero shit. And with that, actually, I have all of the Ultraman manga volumes that are out. I have 18, 19, 20 right here, and that's all they got right now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you bounced that manga life.
That do be. And
About
other than that,
what is it? What is it? The physical media.
That's right. They can't take it from me. They can't take it from me. Nobody's gonna pull down my book. I'm not gonna be able to randomly stream it. You know, none of that. The license doesn't expire on something I bought because I bought it. Seth knows.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's another physical media folk. You know, he'll buy the physical media, but God forbid he'll buy a Bandai kit.
So I do buy a lot of Bandai kits, thank you. But I also got a brand new manga in today, and it's one that I've been looking forward to for a while. I was hoping to get it last year when it dropped, but then it got delayed. But I got the Trigun Deluxe Edition in today. So
Dude,
I'm very excited.
That's thick. Tree Seas, baby. Thick.
It is. And the best part about this is I am not familiar with Trigun at all. So I'm going into this completely blind. So I know this is an older series. I have no spoilers. I have no idea about any of it. So full blind reaction coming up on that one.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome, dude. And it's great. And it's crazy to go in blind on an older IP too, which is kind of insane. It'd be like saying like for example, if I went blind into Outlaw Star, which I would love to, because I would love to go in blind on Outlaw Star, man. But you know,
yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But currently right now I'm working on the real grade Gramps 1.0. I'm doing back-to-back builds of the 1.0 and 2.0.
Oh.
And I hate this. I hate every minute of this.
Yeah, good. Suffer. Because you remember we're like, oh, maybe it was the skill issue. Maybe it was the skill. Maybe that's why Jan hated it. Nah, fam. Like that build is trash, dude.
Hey, look.
I had to build like 30 of those once for displays. Never again.
Ooh.
No, but while I'm
playing
doing
hard
this,
mode.
one thing I am enjoying about this build is I got some new tools in from a wonderful company called Steady. I'm gonna put a little plug in here. I've been using their new glass files. Surprisingly, there's 3 different grits in the box, and a 400, a 600, and a 10,000. And they are putting in the work on this build, and I've enjoyed every second of using them.
Dude, a 400 grit glass file, man. That'd be nice.
Plug.
400. You said 400 and 600?
4, 6, and 10K. And they're really cool. If you could see it, the 400's even got a design on it.
Oh, it's sick.
I've never heard of them.
They are a newer company. They're coming out. So they've got these. They've also got an angled set of glass files. They've got nippers. They just came out with standard and fluorescent panel lining liquids like the Tamiya, like the accent colors. They've got a bunch of stuff. Carbon fiber sanding bars for the adherent sanding sponges and a whole line of sanding sponges. They're newer. They're a small company right now, but they're putting up some really quality work. And this 3-pack of glass files on Amazon right now is $12.
Wow.
Maybe that's what I'm going to buy on Amazon.
The 4-pack of angled glass files are $15.
That's still not bad, dude. $14 for 4 glass files. That's pretty legit.
That's a steal.
Yep. The angled ones only come in 10,000 grit though. So if you want the multiple grits, you got to get the 3-pack like this.
Okay, that's still not bad. Because like the gun primer ones, both the Origin and the Razor, which are, I mean, I stick my life on that shit. I love those two. They're like the only thing I don't like about them is the size of the Razor. So fat, it's a fat boy, you know. Because I can't get it into smaller areas. But that's where you have the Origin. But still, I almost feel like the Origin, the grit is too smooth. Mm-hmm. And yeah, damn, I just noticed that shit. I was like, wow, damn.
Too fat to get it in. You
know,
would love to have that problem.
Bruh.
So Jan, you've used Dispay's Siren glass file, right?
No. So the one that I showed you, I actually never used it. It's just stayed in my little toolbox.
I was gonna say they're the exact same size.
Ooh.
Okay. So and it's 10,000 grit on both because I think they're both 10K, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
So both of these are 10K, but like I said, with this one, you've also get a 400 and a 600 grit.
406.
Why am I putting it
All right.
up? Because
Plug.
Well, and what we'll do is we'll by the way, chat, audience, whatever, we'll have links in the description below for these products as well, for Seth and also we're gonna try and add that as we go because we talk about products here and there every once in a while. It's like, hey, why not give that for folks? Mainly for our YouTube folks because I don't know about adding links on Spotify, unfortunately. Sorry, guys.
it's wonky. There's also a link on my Instagram and my what is it? Linktree, I think. I just set the account up last night.
Oh, so. Perfect. So if you have an affiliate link, we'll drop that instead. Perfect.
Yes, I do have that.
So my Christmas haul was, man, I'm just going to pull the picture up real quick so I know what the heck I'm talking about.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to talk about my Christmas haul. Freaking Hector bought my entire wish list.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we did our Secret Santa.
Yeah, he bought the entire wish list. I am completely blown away by the generosity. That shit floored me.
So how many kits was that?
I want to say 11 in total.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
I forgot. Yeah, that was a big fat haul, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I was, man, it's mostly high grades, but there was a master grade in there, the master grade Shinlong, so now I have all of the master grade Wing Boys. You can stop saying that I don't like Wing.
I never said you didn't like Wing.
You said you didn't like.
I just said you didn't like I said you didn't like Bandai kits.
I do like Bandai kits.
You said you didn't like a lot of things.
I've also,
realizing that
I've got more third party on the way.
Of course you do. Surprise to no one.
Got a F90 on the way.
Yeah, baby.
So I'm actually interested in seeing that third party F90 because if that's the case, that'll be nice.
And I've also got Iron Sickle from Knights of the Round SNAA on the way.
Those are solid. Like, dude, So, because like in my holiday haul, whatever, I bought 2 Dragon Ball Z kits, the Ultimate Gohan, Trunks, because Vegeta, Trunks, man, best boys. Master Gundam with Fusaiki, which I'm not even going to use the horse. I'm going to give that to Princess of Xiong, and Master Gundam because I want to paint like Master Chinon from Bill Fighters. The SNAA Aegis Knight Achilles.
Yep.
And then I had a P Bandai came in just in time for there you go, that bad boy. The Torohachi, the little pod dude. Then the Gundam Base Limited Heinz Westenflus Destiny Gundam. Star Eternal, the third party that it can either come in black or red. And then I try not to jump over into other building stuff besides snap build stuff because I need to like focus the hobby. But I couldn't help getting the Back to the Future DeLorean Lego because Back to the Future is one of my pop culture loves. If it's like, so I have the Batmobile and I have the DeLorean, and I'm eventually going to get the Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters because I have this like master plan of like, when we finish the basement, we'll have like almost like a little movie theater thing going on, and I'll have the movie posters for the Batman. I'll have the movie poster for Back to the Future. Then I'll have the movie poster for Ghostbusters, and I'll have the Lego cars underneath.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think my camera will reach, but I have the Ecto 1 over here.
Oh shit! Ecto 1 is it looks nice. I like it a lot. It's a little pricey, but like. It looks really nice.
You know what? Price doesn't mean a thing as long as it brings you happiness and you deal with it later.
Man, that's so I tell these guys this, but there's this guy locally here. I think he's a concert or like an orchestra violinist because we were talking about like man, this is before I started using God hands because I would buy like the Space or Mr. Hobby single edge, for $30 a piece and whatever. They're all right. And I'm like, I don't want to buy God hands. I'm afraid of spending $65 on a tool and it either break or maybe I don't like it. And he pulled some be like water shit. And he was like, don't let price stop you from enjoying your hobby because I enjoy playing instruments. My violin is worth X amount of money, and it's like some stupid number that I don't remember, but it was like above 5 digits, and he's like,
Oh.
if you enjoy it, don't let that stop you. And I'm over here like,
Yeah.
so again, some be like water Bruce Lee shit, and I'm like, okay. So I went ahead and bought my first pair of God hands, and I haven't looked back since because I'm like, wow, this cut is beautiful.
They're
And
really nice.
yeah, like I can't. And now I'm over here like I get it. But yeah, no, and I can't say much because I have a perfect grade perfectibility, so I can't really like. And this is kind of where like I preface this on like this is not me being all like but like I did get the P Bandai narrative Phoenix. And yeah, I that was a PayPal paying for shit because I'm like I'm not about to do a single hit. That needs to be spread.
Hey, that's
I've
clutch,
done
man.
that. I'm like,
but because I have the Debon one right. It's out of camera, but it's right up here. Let me see.
okay.
There it
You
is.
hate Bandai?
And but no, hey, fuck you. At the
Wait a
time,
minute.
at the time I didn't think about that. But man, dude, all the rest of them are Bandai. Shut the fuck out. There's more Bandai here than on your shelf. Get out of here.
It's only fair.
I'm not gonna.
This is Bandai.
I'm not gonna let this man cook like this. No, negative.
Seth, get your shots in.
So I went in, so I actually sold. I'm pending sale on a third party perfectibility because this guy needs the inner frame for the resin Sinanju.
Oh wow.
And so I went ahead and bought the PG perfectibility from Bandai because I'm like, and I'm not gonna lie, after building it, I'm like, yeah, no, 100%. The build quality was amazing. Everything fell in smooth. I will say if you're gonna do that, definitely get the Cosmos LED kit because the Bandai LED kit's trash. And this shit's bright. I mean, bright. But
That's not Bandai.
That's the only thing I won't spend money on is LEDs. I'm like, I can wire that myself.
this thing, like, I can actually, you know what? I did this on purpose. I actually like wired this in. I'm gonna take my headphones off so you can see how bright this shit is. All right.
I would like to talk badly about him while he's unable to hear.
Oh, that sounds fun. I don't know you guys well enough, so go for it. That way, you know.
Oh, I
I
mean,
know what it's really like on this side.
So
I was
first
joking,
off,
but-
he's going into his inventory right now.
You see that
Oh,
shit?
yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, everyone is enthused, Jan. Even though I don't care for Unicorn. That's great.
Dude, okay, can we just say real quick, Unicorn is such a fucking overhyped thing, and I just
Exactly.
can't.
Exactly.
I'm sorry,
Unicorn
say that
is
one
so
more time.
good. Unicorn is great. I love it. Best kits.
Wow, damn! Like right when I put my headphones on, like what was going on? What was going on? Damn!
We
I'm about to get bamboozled when I start editing. This shit.
Meg was
We were saying
appreciating
bad
Unicorn.
things.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's amazing.
That's all that
Damn,
happened,
damn.
and nothing
I'm about
else.
to get gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, and shit out here.
I said I was going to go on Google and leave your store a 0-star review.
Oh damn, that's hard.
The Gunpla stop.
As I drink my base Gumpla Stop, no shipping, no discount codes.
took
doesn't
2
have
weeks to ship
shitty
my order.
advertisers. Also, like, hey man, dude, I almost slipped up and said some wild shit because there's like 2 stores I have beef with on that shit.
Hey,
They don't know I have beef, but every time I order from them, it's like, my boy, why did I order this shit on Black Friday and why did I receive it 2 days before Christmas?
damn.
Like, my boy,
Hey, they're
like,
really
damn,
busy.
damn.
Always remember, everybody, use code RB2 to pay more.
I dislike you right now. Can't wait for me. I need my cat here for some fucking therapy and shit.
Oh,
Buddy, come here, heal me.
the purr
But-
powers.
Oh god, yeah, no, he'll. It's like I hand on chest, purr.
Oh.
Baby.
But no, but yeah, like it's been like I like those LEDs just because it's just nice and bright, and it has a
Yeah, those
remote.
were nice.
They have an app, but I'm over here like not today, China. But yeah, you know. Hey man, I have an extra phone somewhere that's like old and shit, then I could probably like do the app on it because you can control everything on it. But
You want a Gunpla
That
burner
seems like a lot
phone?
of work.
see, I know how that sounds. Sounds.
It sounds
not
the
a burner
exact way
phone,
it does.
It's the shop phone. It's
No.
the shop phone.
You have a
It's-
phone just for your gun.
God damn it, Seth. It's
That's where
like,
you reach
oh,
them
you
at
mean
the
the
store,
shop
buddy.
phone?
Reach them at the store.
I can't win. See, this is the kind of stuff. This is the kind of emotional abuse I deal with.
You left a
Ah.
part out of
These
my last
fools.
order.
This seems normal.
I left the part of the. Hey man, I actually
Okay.
feel really bad about that because not because it's an order, damn it, but because you specific. Well, remember the one that I can't find it. I don't know where the hell I put it.
Oh yeah, I'm just messing with you. I remember though.
I'm remember.
Just remember that you bullied me into buying a Gramps 1.0 because I wanted the 2.0.
Yeah, dude, suffer like the rest of us.
Wait, no,
And,
hold
you
on.
know,
This is
I built
awful.
the G3 and it was okay. Like, but remember,
That's
I
like
still build
your
shit with glue.
opinion, man.
I still build shit with glue. So
Oh,
you
that's
gotta have
true.
a
Yeah.
smooth thing.
Because you build older shit.
Look, I just want to take a minute and explain my frustrations I was having last night. So specifically, right here in the crotch. All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
This
Bro.
is 3 parts. So there's a
Bro.
red part, there's a yellow part, there's a red part, and I could not get this itty bitty little 2mm top red part to stay the fuck in place.
In the
So-
crotch.
Yes.
So
All right.
if you go to my YouTube, not trying to plug
Right
that
there.
shit, but
Right
actually,
there specifically.
Yeah, actually plug it.
matter of fact, in the video of me doing the build, like, because I used to do like build reviews and shit, but then I'm like, oh, the editing, I'm not doing the make I go to thing. He can do that shit. But the one video that I did for the Gramps real grade, it was the first real grade I ever done. I hadn't done any other real grade. This is before the real grade Xeon popped up. We were doing that part. You can tell that the part flew out, and I had to do like a fast forward because I was looking around. I had an LED brick that was like this big that I was looking around the floor trying to find that same piece that he had trouble with.
Dude, that is the worst.
God damn, man, you got a torch? Holy shit! What
It
is
does sound like a skill
I
issue.
will find the fucking part.
Wow. You know what? When the G3 real grade 1.0 comes back in, we'll test because I built the real grade Zeta. It sucks, but
Yeah,
it looks
mine's right
all
there.
right.
Mine's right there, man.
Is it built in
Although
a box?
to be fair, like, do you
Oh,
remember
shit.
the podcast episode where like I was talking about the real grade G3 and his leg fell
Yeah.
off while I was talking about it? Like I was wiggling around and just like, oh, I was like, yeah, and I didn't really think it was that bad. I enjoyed building it. There are some, its legs fell off. Like in the middle of my sentence, bro. That shit was hilarious.
Great way to showcase that kit.
Dude.
So look, we all know that I'm not like the biggest on real grade kits, but I'll tell you specifically why I'm not having fun with this one. It's because I haven't even posed it. I'm literally still in the middle of snapping it together, and it already feels loose.
So I'll tell you this: I revisited mine and I pressed it, pressed the calves and pressed the thighs like closer, and there was more give, and it actually made it a little solid. It still sucks, but it's not that bad. Yeah, but have at it. Enjoy your experience.
Out of all the grandpas I've ever built was the 1980s clamshell grandpa, and having to articulate that, I cried on stream doing it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
So I have that kit, and I didn't build it.
Don't.
What I did was I took the whole thing. You can see it right here. I took it, I sprayed the whole thing gold, and I shadow boxed it.
It's like, oh wow, how
So
pretty.
I mean, that works. That works a lot better. Never build it. If you hate yourself and you just want to have a bad fucking 3 weeks to a month of trying to articulate something, do it by all means.
I
Yeah.
love that shit. It's like if you hate yourself, oh wow, God damn.
Dude, I was
So I do. I very much do. The depression is real.
I was so fucking determined. After I got the first arm to start moving, I was like, "That's it. I'm gonna make this my bitch." And
what was those two content creators on Instagram where it was like, if what is it? You get 50,000, and the person you hate them, if you take that 50,000, the person you hate the most gets 100,000. It's like, oh, I'm getting 150. He's like, what? Nobody hate me more than me. He's like, bro, are you okay? No, me. He was like, bro, damn, are you good? I was like, damn, this man got him, finally.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'd all be fucking rich.
Oh shit, dude, I'm telling you, man, ain't nobody can self-deprecate better than me. It's about me. Shit, that's wild. Because like I said, I was at the gym and I'm like, oh yeah, man, I'm a thick boy, and they're like, no, bro, you've lost weight, and I'm like, bro, I'm still fat. Like that's how much more the journey's still going. Like we still got we ain't even reached. This is the end of season 1, bro. We got like 5 seasons to go, bro. Like it's like watching Sailor Moon. This shit is not gonna end for a while.
Hey, Gabriel Iglesias.
Hey man, I'm not fluffy anymore. Like I was fluffy, now I'm just like, what is it, regular fat? I'm like vanilla fat now.
This man said, I didn't know they made you. What are you, Joe? X with a little dinosaur on the tag?
Bro. I remember that shit, dude. I like about fucking fell out of my chair when I saw that fucking. I was like, oh shit. Okay. Like, oh my god. But so yeah. This is a great. So right now, this is the part of the movie where we delve into our guests. So Meg, I'm terrible at segues. By the way, I am fucking atrocious at segues. Like
I think it was just 100% awful, but
got it. Hey, this is awesome. This is great constructive criticism. I accept constructive. I don't get my feelings hurt easily, maybe, unless you call me illegal, and that's a different story. But
there.
That shit was hilarious. By the way, that was my freaking like villain arc for a little bit. I went on a tangent on Instagram for about a week. It was great. With zero support from the rest of the community. But hey, it's neither here nor there. But I mean, besides you, but you my boys, man. I mean, you guys are on deck. That's fine.
I was already there.
Oh no, yeah, he was already there.
Are they your boys or employees?
No, they're my boys. Oh no, don't you fucking start with that shit. God damn, it's evolving. It's just like this is worse than the pandemic, bro. Like the fucking the Omicron Persei 8 fucking strain is about to hit. Yeah, that was hilarious. Oh my god, when I saw the Omicron,
that was perfect.
Bro, when they were talking about saying like, oh yeah, the Omicron, and I was like, no, Futurama. But yeah, so you've been in the hobby for I'm gonna guess it's been a while since pre-COVID, right?
Yeah, like 6 years now.
Oh, okay.
I got into the hobby actually out of spite, so.
This is great.
The best way to get into a hobby.
I feel like there's more to learn there.
Yeah. So, quick.
Would you like to know more?
Yeah, quick, too long, don't read version. I dated some shitty guy, and he had showed me Gunpla and Gundam, and I was like, oh, Gundam's amazing. Like, I want to build a kit. So I built this high-grade Zaku, and I was so proud of it. I was so proud. I posted this shit on Instagram, and I look back at it today so embarrassed because it's got nubs everywhere. But at the time I thought like, I'm going to take this and win competitions. I didn't even know those existed. But so anyway, he basically said, you'll never be as good as the people you see online. And I took that as a huge challenge and dumped him and then started winning competitions. And now I help throw SEGMC every year, which, you get to see a bunch of great builders and participate. And so fuck him because I win first place trophies now.
I see that as an absolute win.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, it was. But yeah,
Dude.
So I got into it out of spite.
Hey Jay, what do we appreciate about pettiness? Like we appreciate that shit like full on. Like this is.
Oh yeah.
Did you just fucking cut yourself, bro?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
I did not.
Bro, this we're not at an emo concert, my boy. You don't need to like fucking cut yourself to feel, all right? Simple Plan is not playing in the background. Oh my god, dude, shit. So yeah, so safety last, I guess. But no, JHound and I have this like ongoing joke that we're like that like we enjoy pettiness and petty villainy, Like Reverse Flash is like our favorite villain because the dude is like beyond petty. So the fact that's what drove you into the hobby is like fucking wow, icing on the cake. This is great. This is awesome.
I have like, if you tell me I can't do something, I'm just gonna go do it 10 times better than you, and then that's just how it goes.
Clearly, she can't paint a real grade 1.0 Gramps. Obviously, clearly,
I don't want to.
Why are you the way that you are?
Bro, y'all know my specific brand of fucking evil, dude. This is great. This is great. I love it. So 6 years ago you started in the hobby. You got into it for all the right reasons.
Definitely.
This is exactly, you check all the boxes. It's great. Yeah. Out of spite, beautiful. So what was what would you say the build that really kind of, because everybody has a build that finally, like, I guess you like, I see you put enough into it that you're like, that's the one that really kickstarts like the train, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I think it had to be my first master grade. I built the master grade Gramps. I got to like water slide it and everything, and I thought that was so cool that I'm like, I could do so much more with this. And that kind of led into me taking like smaller kits like Haros and stuff and turning them into like very tiny dioramas. Such as like my snow globe for Christmas, and then I did this bat one that that was supposed to look like he was coming out of a cave, but it looks like Shit Mountain, so he looks like he's just swarming around a big giant pile of shit. With blood on it, by the way, so that looks great. And I think from there it kind of just sparked like a domino effect of me building like the Verka kits, and once I get to see like all the decals and the paint, the panel lining, it's great. What killed it was the master grade full armor unicorn, and I didn't build for about a year after that.
So the key to the master grade unicorn is you build all the weapons first.
I actually, a bunch of my friends wanted the parts, so that kit is like split amongst like 5 people at the moment.
It's funny. You're not the only person that's done that with that kit. Princess of Xeon actually sent me her full armor it's the same thing. She's like, I fucking hate this kit.
Yeah,
I can't deal with it. And I'm like, hey, I will give it a home amongst my friends. and yeah, so like I actually have it as a backup kit for parts whenever I bid, because I'm going to do a custom paint. I bought a perfectibility that I'm going to make it into a Fenix, because I don't want to strip the electroplate on a Fenix. So I'm going to make the perfectibility is the perfect kit to do it. No pun intended. But so I'm going to basically do multiple shades of gold, similar to how I did my custom unicorn, which was multiple shades of white and gray. And because I'm a glutton for punishment, and that's kind of the plan, right? But yeah, she gave me this, like, the full armor as like a feeder kit. I'm like, great, awesome, extra parts, love it.
That's all it should be. It should just be bought for parts.
No beef at all whatsoever with this kit.
Unicorn,
no animosity.
I love it.
Here we believe that all Gelgoogs should be appreciated. There's a few others.
Those are good kits.
Look at his face,
bro. He knows where I'm going. I won't go there yet. Don't worry about the money.
She don't know where you're going.
You're starting to go there. You're walking through the door.
So,
oh no, we're there.
Long story short, he thinks the Gelgoog Menace is more of a Zaku and less a Gelgoog, because
it looks like a Zaku warrior. It looks like a Zaku warrior in a gym.
But
like a little bit.
Look at them next to each other. Just look at the Gelgoog Menace and the Zaku warrior next to each other.
Hey man, she thinks she accepts it as a Gelgoog, so just throwing that out there. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not biased about any Xeon suit, by the way. I am a huge Xeon fan. I don't build enough Xeon suits though, but I'm just putting it out there because I see a fucking Fetty hat on this stream right now.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Not at all. I couldn't find my SpaceX hat, so this is the one that replaced it. Not like it's any better, but yeah, It's like so. Like,
I sell to both sides.
So he's wearing the in universe SpaceX hat. So hey, we out here. But yeah, like and people have said this to me, like they're like, dude, you build only Fetty kits, like you only do custom paint on Fetty kits. I don't know which one, but I have two builds that either one could be my GBWC build for this year. One of which is a Xeon kit. I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't want nobody taking the idea. So I'm just gonna like keep quiet, work in silence, and then like a month before, boom, it's a mono wire. Yeah, there you go. Take that what you will.
Right.
It's Build Fighters focused, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Dropping all these
because we like Build Fighters.
Can we have like 2 more hints?
No, because if I give you the pilot, it might be or pilot. No, builder. That might be a little too on the nose. So no, leave it at that. That's it. Classified information. But the other one is going to be what was it? The Shenlong. I'm going to do a small dio based on one of the scenes from the intro, and that one I don't care if anybody copies that shit. I don't really give a shit. But I have this like I'm gonna paint it up real nice. Either that or the Ultron because I actually have 3 Master Grade Shenlong boxes in my backlog because I'm gonna use one for parts and then the other one for the build and then
and just a third for good keeping.
Well, the third one is so I'm gonna paint both of them, but one of them is gonna be just a Shenlong. The other one's gonna be an Ultron.
Gotcha.
Because I've accepted that Wu Fei is a really great character. And that's just...
That's right. How did Wu Fei get to be the best character in Wing? We should talk about that.
That was a cackle, bro. That was an evil laugh.
Oh, yeah. I'm starting shit. I know what people feel.
But no, yeah.
I know the truth.
I know the truth. But that's kind of like because I eventually want to go out to SCGMC.
Yes. Oh my God, we'd love to have you out here.
Because like that's a small goal. Either because like I know my wife would like love like, hey babe, we're gonna go to California. All right, let's go. Like, because no offense to ODO, I love my homies in DC. I love going out there. Because I go out to DC like once a quarter. But I'm just gonna say the weather in California is a lot nicer.
It's much nicer. It does rain during SCGMC, but...
Oh no, rain. What?
Yeah, but it's still like 60-something, so it's like...
That's nice and comfy.
Yeah, I was like, that's warm for you guys, but, it's
I wouldn't go that far. I grew up in Puerto Rico. It's like perma summer and shit. That's why I'm up here.
Nice.
Because like up here, we get all 4 seasons and shit. And then obviously because we're getting fucking snow here in about an hour.
I would love to have endless, just summer every day. That'd be great.
I don't know. Sweating every day is kind of a pain.
No, that's why I want to move to Vegas, so I can just have heat, all the time.
Oh.
Perfect.
Hot.
Give me that 120 degrees. Ooh.
Because, I was in Arizona for 6 months for military stuff, way back when, and I arrived in February, and it had snowed for the first time in about a few years that winter, but it melted the next day. I mean, it was like that, but it was still in the 40s. It was in the 50s or 40s in the morning and 60s by the end of the day, 60s, 70s or whatever. And I'm like, oh, Arizona's nice. This is legit. I kind of want to live here now. But the high altitude was kicking my ass, I'm not gonna lie. Because it was 4,000 elevation where I was at.
Oh, wow.
Then but that was back when I was in shape and shit. Skinny Jan, near final form Jan. This is zero form right now. But yeah, usually Seth ropes us back in, but he's locked into that freaking real grade. Because it's kicking his ass. Because it's kicking his ass like I knew it fucking would, and he cut himself to feel. So it is what it is.
I may have just irreparably messed this kid up.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. I'll buy you another one, buddy.
So what
I want you to share in the experience.
Just write it off your taxes for the store.
So I don't.
God damn it.
I don't read Moonspeak, and what had happened was this clearly says to pull this part, and I snipped leaving the butt.
Oh,
so
shit!
now the back of the armor won't fit in because of that.
You're gonna have to take. Yeah, you're just gonna have to sand and cement that shit back on.
So what I tried to do was take one of my very lovely Display drill bits and drill into it and use the bit to pull it out, and I broke the bit in the part.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, this kit is, you're catching L after L from this kit. Oh, it's a tiny bit. Oh, yeah. My man. I feel you. That hurt actually. Because I just, so another thing I didn't say, like for Christmas, like I got a bunch of tools from Ray Studio, because Ray Studio, awesome videos. Goddamn. But yeah, I'm sorry, Seth. I don't know. I might find it in my heart to like hook you up with another 1.0, just because I need you to experience the build. I'm not gonna let you get away with this shit.
Have I not suffered enough?
No. But yeah. So now going from zero to starting on a Zaku to doing that master grade Gramps build that really kind of started the flow going.
Yeah.
Now you're hosting SCGMC build, the SCGMC events, and helping with it and helping run them. Like how does that journey feel, honestly? Like legit. Like seriously, it's a pretty freaking cool like.
You know what? I never really. So, a little background on this whole like just being, and I don't even know what you would call it, like a Gunpla content creator or something. Like back in the day when I was first starting out, me and my girlfriends, we all worked together at a cosmetic shop, and we would make fun of the influencers that came in. And I'd be like, oh my god, could you imagine having to do that all the time? And like, can't they get real jobs? I was total ass, right? And now here I am, making content. Actually, I filmed content at a dessert shop today too, because they wanted to collab. And now my girlfriends are making fun of me. But going from not having like any experience with building or content creation and to now doing like competitions and everything, it just feels so natural. Like it went from 0 to 100 over that span of 6 years, but because I got to do it with like friends, it didn't, I guess it hasn't had like, what's the word? Like such a huge impact on me where I really see it as crap. Yeah, I'm lost for words. I don't know. It just feels natural, I think is what I'm trying to say. Like it just feels like this natural evolution of something that was going to happen.
Because as far as content like creators go, because you have your you have your like the folks that have the K, like and we'll shout out Gumpo Luke because he's been a multiple time host with us, and he's remained relatable. And much like with you, like you still talk to people. You have a really good fan base, which has remained real loyal to you, at least from what I gather. Every time I tune into the streams, you have the same folks, and it's always a lot of fun. And the streams are
such a shit show.
Oh yeah, no, the streams are fucking just constant shit show. But it's great. It's fun. It keeps it lively, and that was one thing where like someone like we were talking, and they were like, but you're an influencer. I'm like, bro, chill. I have like I don't even have anywhere near like the numbers from other folks, but I'm like, yeah, I'll influence my homies to buy plastic because hey. I influenced Seth into buying a 1.0 real grade, the most undesirable real grade out there in the market.
Fucked up.
I fixed it.
Hey, there we go. Yay, he did the thing. Let's go.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck yeah.
He did it.
I got the little pieces out.
If only he would read
Good
the first
shit, good shit.
time.
I don't read Japanese.
Bro, he's in South Carolina. He don't know how to read.
Just translate
If those
it.
kids could read, they'd be real upset.
Translate it on your phone.
Konnichiwa.
This motherfucker right here, man, I swear to Christ.
Oh no, guy must say.
This show had a great run. We had a great run. But yeah, so because like as far as gunplay content creators or gunplay influencers go, like you, and that's kind of the folks that we like to bring on. It's just chill and relatable folks, and that's a good thing that you haven't let it kind of like affect you in a negative way.
Yeah.
And because you've run into some, and this is kind of one of those, like, you've ran into some folks on the internets that have been kind of odd, for lack of a better term.
Definitely, yeah, some odd folks, some just downright mean folks. Just I mean, there was a good couple years where there was just beef and people would drag me into it. And I'm not one to really keep my mouth shut, especially when it comes to me being a lady and not a man. So shit like that. But that's why it's like, it's always had like such an positive impact on me, and I think it's given me a lot of great opportunities to kind of like grow within the community and the hobby. Like I've been on a panel at like AX, and I do the SCGMC. I get to collab with a lot of awesome people, but like I said, it feels so natural. Like it's just like oh yeah, I'm just gonna go hang out with my friends and stuff, and I don't really view it any other way than that. So that's just kind of my take on the whole experience. It's just been fun and natural, and I kind of never want it to change like that, because once I think it starts, like when people get an ego for it, it just gets so distasteful, and then you start to see that. And that is why also I will never do YouTube, because I will get canceled so fast with all my F-bombs and the things that I say on my stream.
Well, so like that's because JHound and I were talking about this. This is whenever we and we haven't really mentioned this a lot because it's just again, inner workings and such. But whenever we retooled everything for what we called season 2, because this is actually be episode 1 of season 3, which is funny as hell. As I say it, like mid episode, but like it's we're kind of retooling and reorganizing the way we create the content and the way we manage it, right? So we again, keep it light and fun, right? And man, I don't know why, but we're fucking around with plastic models, fucking toys, figures, whatever. Why folks have an ability, and it's an ability because it's this like, wow, man, is this like your if you're talking about My Hero Academia, is this like your quirk to create beef from like nothing? Like, this is wild. It's like there's a guy on Instagram. Dude, he's cracking me up so much. Oh my god, something Captain Gaines or something like that. And this dude's like talking about like,
That is.
Well, he's a gym influencer, but he calls himself the Shiesty King, and this guy basically he says that giving misinformation just to create beef is like a beautiful thing, and he's just being ignorant about it, and it's hilarious. But but it's just like, wow, man, like we're out here just trying to have some fun, build stuff, and disassociate or entertain the brain, and like go off into your own world, and you're gonna like drag like why, man?
It is amazing. It truly is amazing.
I don't want peace. Because it's a funny like group of people, because you have your extrovert creators, or your extrovert builders who are just like just chill chads or whatever the fuck. Then you have like your introvert guys who are like, hey, here's my kit, and they do some insane work, but they don't post it often. Yeah. Like we have our mutual friend Jishin. I call him the fucking devil, because I have lost. I don't want to call it lost. I have spent more money in this hobby because of him. More so because of him and JHound. Those are the two main culprits as to why I spend money.
I didn't do nothing.
My man, bro, you introduced me to Sudogaya. Off the bat, you're a fucking villain.
Oh, that's
so like,
you know what?
Just throwing it out there. I'm the one that finally got you to watch Seed, and that made you buy every single.
That's not true. I already had bought half the lineup before I watched the show. Damn it. But yeah, it is your fault that I'm finishing it off. Damn you. But I mean, for my first MGEX was a Seed kit. Fuck you.
Well, it's because the first MGEX was a seed kit.
No, the first MGX was a unicorn, buddy.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. I'm thinking MGSD.
Oh no, he didn't
Yeah,
know that.
My bad. I'm out here spreading misinformation and shit.
That's right.
Yeah,
misinformation.
Man. I about crawled through the screen. I was like, "How dare you!" Misinformation for ignorance. Yes.
There you go. Now you get all your hate comments in the.
There you go. Some
section for that.
My fellow unicorn stands are gonna be like, pitchforks and shit, fuck seed and all that shit. But no, yeah, like, and especially you being a girl in the hobby, you're already in the minority.
Oh yeah.
and for some reason, it's like pitchforks and freaking torches for for what reason, I don't know. And hey, we're all just trying to have fun, right? We're all just trying to chill.
Yeah, like, what's funny is most of the guys who have chosen to like just pick fights with me, especially over being a woman in the hobby, are all like 40 years old and up. And I'm over here like, in my mid 20s, like, now I'm 30, and I'm like, yeah, you're literally just picking on me for no reason. I was like, you guys are so immature.
It's because you have cooties.
Because I'm like, I just want to like sit here and build and share things.
No.
But y'all do you grown ass men.
Because you got like JHound said, you got cooties and then
right? Like, I'm sorry, I'm infecting things. Like, okay, one thing was my favorite is I strolled up to IPMS one time, right? And they didn't give me my sign-up sheet or anything, and I was like asking for these things, and they're like, oh, well, we already gave it to your boyfriend. And I'm like, who the fuck did you hand it off to? I wasn't like dating anyone at the time. I rolled up with friends, and I'm like, okay, well, actually I'm entering. And they were so shocked that they let me into the competition for free, which was cool, but also like semi-insulting. I'm like, do you guys not think I'm like that good that I'm not gonna win? I walked away with the first place.
Hey,
that's awesome.
A W out of spite. Let's go. Let's go. Another W out of spite.
Just so fucking great. Like, anytime I go to IPMS events, now they've gotten to know me though, because I was not very nice the second time it happened, and I like found somebody and I was like, yo, like, this shit needs to fucking stop.
Is that a woman?
I'm just throwing it out there, like, spite. Spite has done wonderful things for you.
See what I'm saying?
Is great.
See what I'm saying?
Telling you, live out of spite. Spite never dies.
People out here like, oh, be nice, and no. Obviously, this shit gets done. Some work is fueling, like, because
it reminds me of that dude that does like the military shorts. He's just like, I have 16 Zen patches in my ass and I exist out of spite.
Well, what was it? Walt Goggins did a was it a reel on Instagram or whatever? Where it was like, it takes 15 muscles to smile and 43 to frown. But we don't skip leg day here. So I'm putting in more work during the frown, and we don't skip going to the gym or whatever. And I'm just like, that's hilarious. And yeah, we're doing work. We're gonna work out harder. But like, yeah, like it's crazy that you because like we here, at least with the Gunpla stuff, I've had some, I don't want to say my issues, but we're trying to break down some barriers between the IPMS folks and us, because I've emailed them like 4 times. I'm a paying member of the local IPMS group, and I'm like, hey, I want to help with your Gunpla stuff. Crickets. Hey, I'm still interested. Crickets. I did it again and again and nothing. And then out of nowhere, somebody messaged like, hey, I'm in the IPMS group. I want to help bring more Gunpla stuff. Someone I've never met before or never emailed. And I'm like, oh, hi. 2.5 years later, like,
so
bro.
Random. Yeah.
But I couldn't imagine if I was a chick and I emailed them, they'd be like, who is this person?
Wait.
Pretty much. That's what it feels like. We actually, our Orange County group, we have friends in that IPMS, so it's a lot better when it comes to like Gunpla and stuff. But if you start going to like the other ones and like the Vegas one, it just, yeah, they don't know. So there was actually the Batman mech or the Batman kit that they came out with.
Yeah, the figure eyes.
Yeah.
So someone put that in a gunpla category at IPMS, and they ended up winning like first or second place with that, because they didn't know what it was and they didn't move it. So
It's unfortunate because that's actually happened more than once. We had I want to say one of my friends who were, I don't know if it was Tulsa IPM. No, it wasn't Tulsa IPMS, but it was definitely another IPMS somewhere around there that what won was a Digimon kit. And it won the Gunpla category, and it's like, hey, I get that it's a Bandai kit, but that's not Gunpla. Like, it's like, because I think in one of the states, I need to check on this. And by the way, audience, fact check me on this, because I'm almost certain that there was a GBWC entry, a local one, a few years ago that ran into the same problem, that it was not Gunpla, but I think it was either a Digimon kit or something else that actually won.
I think I remember this.
And we were like, what? Like, what the fuck? But it's because, and this is not, I'm not trying to throw shots at Bluefin or whatever they are now, but it's like, hey, if you sent folks out there and, into the void, and like, hey, officiate some shit. I know it costs money, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, or pull the contest into conventions. I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be sweet. Hey, here in St. Louis, we would love to do that. Come on down. We just had our first successful Gunpla contest.
Plug.
Like GBWC rules, but whatever. Yeah, what's up?
Oh no, I just said plug. But hey, that's a good chance for me to actually ask a question. So, Meg.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, dude.
No, you're good. Because like I think really what's happening is like I think I'm like on a small delay. So like anyway, so Meg. Has there been anybody that like treated you differently after they realized that you were skilled, or conversely, has there been anybody who treated you poorly when they realized they lost to a girl?
Yes and yes. I've had people before say something like, oh, your boyfriend builds your kits, or like, oh, you don't know the difference between this and this, so like obviously you can't build, and would just like talk shit in like on Twitter and stuff. I actually got a quote unquote nemesis, they called themselves. That was self-proclaimed by them.
Call those haters.
And oh no, they called themselves my nemesis, and I was like, I have no idea who the fuck you are, but okay.
Oh shit! Well, the Thanos, like, you took everything from me. I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know who you are, but cool, dude. And he used to tweet at me all the time, and he's like, I'm gonna beat you. And so that's probably like the funniest one. And come to find out, like, this guy would also go to like the local competitions and stuff, and he started this whole feud with me after I started winning things, so that was kind of weird. It's great though.
Women.
Like, what the hell? But a typical shit, just people aren't happy when a woman like wins and stuff. I've been really lucky with like the group of people that I hang out with. They're super supportive. And it's not as toxic as the other communities I've been in, like Magic the Gathering. I actually went to Grand Prix in Vegas maybe 7-8 years ago. I don't remember exactly when, and I was like winning a bunch because I had a really fucked up deck that wasn't very nice. It was when Ixalan was out with the dinosaurs, and guys were just not happy about it. They were not happy that I had skill. They kept raising their hand for judges. So I know this isn't Gunpla specifically, but like
you're good.
Yeah, other nerd hobby.
Yeah. Oh, you had varied interests? How dare you?
I know. Oh, don't get me started on Monster High though.
Oh no. By the way, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, great. As long as it's not the hentai con.
No. It was more so just the whole like varied interest and but yeah, no. We'll get back to that. I don't want
to. But yeah, so like guys were raising their hands. And they're like, Judge, I need you to check this. She can't do this. This isn't legal. And I was explaining to them why it was legal to like do. I don't remember. It involved like this T-Rex and then a card that came back from my graveyard and whatnot, and I would essentially one-shot them. And they just did not like that. So, yeah.
Objection.
Lots of sourpusses out there.
Objection.
Objection.
Yeah, or my favorite is when they try to explain to me what to do, and I'm like, can you let me play my turn? Like, we're in a competition. I'm here for a reason. I've been here for like 20 rounds. Like, calm down.
Fucking hell. Oh my God. I love that shit. It's just like,
once again, you make it 20 rounds in. Spite has done wonderful things for you.
that's what I'm saying. I'm over here like,
calm
damn.
down.
Dude, Spite has fueled this great. We'll watch your career with great interest. Like,
You know what? I'm making that my phrase of the year. Spite looks good on you.
like, oh, that's good. That's
That's a
good. I
good
like that.
one.
Dude, that's gonna be
that.
that's gonna be a great title of the episode. Is like fueled by spite, you know, and a journey fueled by spite. There, a journey across the
That's
spite.
a
I don't
good
know,
one.
something great.
Hey,
Yeah.
in parentheses, Spite looks good on you.
I like Spite looks good on you. That should just be the motto of the year.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, positivity. No.
But you know what?
Fuck that.
It is positive if you think about it. Like, don't let anybody tell you can't do it, because at the end of the day, you can fucking do it, and then you know what? The spike kicks in and you can do it better.
It's like fuel by hate. Let's go.
Hey, anybody that's made it this far in the episode, just down in the comments, Spite #Spite looks good on you.
Yes, that'd be great. That's a good meter to see like, oh, you know, they made it this far. You know, kind of like some folks that like to go through the episode and find a singular comment and take it out of context the entire episode. That was great. I like, so a little bit of Thunderbolt radio lore. 2 or 3 episodes ago, the reason why I had to do a PSA is someone took something we said out of context, and then they messaged the folks that it could possibly affect, that was maybe about, and they like messaged me, and I'm like, did you even listen to the episode? And short answer, no. And I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing? Anyways, it was hilarious.
So
it made me laugh. And it was funny as hell that I got a little bit heated about it. And it actually, JHound of all people was the one fucking reeling me in. And I think I was just heated because I was going through it with a local contest, because I was running a local contest, and unfortunately one of the entries cheated.
Yep.
Oh.
And I was the one that was measured and had to like chill and like because like my co-hosts, they wanted blood. It was like fucking like you know the scene from Beauty and the Beast when they're on the fucking tower and about to storm the fucking castle and shit, pitchforks and torches and shit. That's how it was in our little private chat room. And I'm like, nah, y'all, we need to chill, we need to relax. I got it handled. And then this happened, and it was roles reversed, and he was like, no, relax, bro, relax. I'm like, all right, cool. Because I didn't get a chance to wild out, so I was like, no, I wanted to wild out with my friends. But yeah, like that all. I was just like, come on, guys, let's just relax. We're all just talking about plastic robots and shit, Magic the Gathering cards, and all that other dumb shit. This is very geek centric. This is very geek centering and shit. Like we're like, because like we're gonna do I think we're gonna do an episode talking about Sonic, because the Sonic movie is fucking bomb.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we're gonna have
god.
to do
Okay. Hold up. I have to share with you guys, and I haven't told anybody this. I am going to be scratch building Dr. Robotnik's crab mech from Sonic 3.
Yes.
I'm so fucking excited for it. I've already kind of got a plan of how to do it, and I'm stoked. I never played the video games, but I watched the movies, and they were just fucking amazing.
No, dude, the movies are gas. Like, I mean, so the funny part about it is he watched it first on Thursday. Like, he watched it when it dropped.
Oh shit.
And I was like, hey man, I can't watch it till Saturday morning. So like I go on Saturday, and I'm like, there was a kid sitting next to me that was super hyped for the Minecraft movie when the trailer dropped for the Minecraft movie, like before the movie started. And I'm over here like, same for you, dog. Shut up. I've been waiting 20 years for this shit. And then like the movie hits, everything that happens in the movie happens, and like, you know, live and learn. I'm like punching the air and shit because I was just like, yeah, let's go. And then the 2 end credit scenes hit.
Yeah.
I'm once again giga hyped. And then like I leave the theater like on like, I mean, over 9,000. I am just like this. I need to see 4. We need, you know, these writers are cooking. Like, yes, just hand them a blank check. I don't give a fuck, dude. This is it. This is the best trilogy that I've seen so far, and like, I told them I was more hyped for Sonic 3 than I was for Avengers Endgame, and I left Endgame like cathartic, and I like leaving this theater. I was like, nah, yeah, the hype was appropriate. Yes, we're in, and then
Endgame can suck a dick, by the way. I hate Marvel.
This is. Oh man, this is great.
Yeah, those guys are gonna be mad at you now.
Hey, by the way, did you watch the Superman trailer?
Oh my god. Okay, I grew up watching Crypto, the cartoon, so I'm so excited to see him on like a fucking big screen as an actual like live action dog.
There was a comment that I saw. If anything happens to that fucking dog,
So okay, I have to wait until it comes out a couple days so I can go on doesthedogdie.com and see if anything happens, because I will not be able to keep myself together. Like it will not happen.
Like I'm super excited, and I told James like I saw the trailer, I saw the because I watched that 50-second like moving poster, and I was like, and I heard the old theme with it. I'm like, okay, all right, bro, James Gunn's cooking, and then I saw the teaser for the trailer, and I heard the same thing. I'm like, oh fuck, dude, he's gonna do the thing. I'm gonna get emotional, and then I saw the trailer, and I was like, bop, like I mean, cheesing, and I look like Robotnik's fucking logo, like just like cheesing. And then and like I'm just happy about it. And then one of my friends was like, "Bro, and I know he means this subjectively and whatever, but he was like, I'm just a James Gunn hater." And I'm like, "But has he dropped the ball on any ensemble movie that has a shit ton of characters to juggle?" And it's like, well, no. That's it. We're good. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy Nathan Fillion in a bowl cut, and we're good to go.
That shit.
Bro, it's just fucking. It's so fucking ugly.
Comic accurate Guy Gardner. The world ain't ready for it, but it's here.
I don't think because they could have done the Frock from like the modern stuff, but he was like, nah. I bet you that was a Nathan Fillion thing. I bet you he was like, I'll do the character if I can do the bowl cut.
Oh god.
Now I'll be the first to admit. Now I told you I did not like that teaser trailer.
Dude, you are not winning today's stream, period, bro. You're
no, it's okay. It's okay. So what I was gonna say is,
it's not okay.
No.
Oh, wow.
I have a good point to make here. I have a good point. What I was gonna say is, I have a lot of faith in James Gunn. I've liked everything he's put out that I've seen so far, and I really like his attention to detail, making the characters look the way they're supposed to look. Just because I did not like that teaser does not mean I'm not going to see this movie and give it a fair shot as a movie. I just don't think the teaser looked good. I think the CGI was awful in it, and that's a personal taste for me.
I feel like you're already going in hating this movie.
Oh yeah. Fueled by spite, he will watch this movie.
Yes. You know what? No, that's it. I'm gonna watch this movie out of spite.
Yeah, there you go. Because I think Supergirl, Girl of Tomorrow, starts filming in a few months. Because they're waiting for, I don't know what they're waiting for something, but yeah, it's. I'm excited. Like movie wise, like it was a really good. I mean, Sonic 3 hit. So Sonic 3 hit. The trailer for Superman hit a few days before Sonic, so I was already like up here, and then I was like, bop, and then like I watched the movie. I was like, dude, I don't know how I'm gonna come down from this. I'm just like in this high, and then like so I watched it, and then Seth watched it, and like if you saw our group chat, it was like, bro, like he was like, bro, you gotta go watch it. Then I watched it. I was like, oh my god, this movie was amazing, holy shit. And then like a few days later, Seth like he's like, holy shit, this movie's amazing. I'm like, yeah, there we go. So like the whole chat is just like. Oh my dude!
I had to wait till Tuesday to watch it.
God damn, man!
Jay watched it on day one. You watched on like that Saturday, and then I had to go Tuesday to see it.
Dude, I'm telling you, live and learn, man.
Barely.
Hey, Disney, live and learn. Dude, they're angry, bro. Anyways, but yeah. So wheeling it back. By the way, to the folks that have been, dude, I love the fact that y'all are probably still here. If y'all are still here listening, but like. This is the kind of chill stuff that we like. You're just like just talking shit and enjoying it and having fun, smiling and cheesing and enjoying Sonic 3. Just watch that shit. It's an amazing movie.
So freaking
watch the movie.
Goddamn, Shadow, my boy.
Out of spite.
Jesus Christ. So, we actually wanted to talk about a few of your builds that we wanted to highlight specifically. And I'm going to share the screen real quick, and we're going to start with you, JHound, since you've been kind of in the. I'm sorry that you're kind of quiet there, my boy. No, I'm just kidding.
It ain't about me.
Jay, everything all good?
It ain't. Yeah.
Nah, man.
Fine. It's not about me. It's about Meg.
All right, so we're gonna.
And her nemesis.
That sounds so menacing.
I said it menacingly for no reason.
We out here on the villain arc. So Jay wanted to talk about the Nightingale, your super deformed Nightingale. Take it away, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. So, show the painted build though. Like it's.
Okay, my bad.
Oh my goodness! Are you guys like the fucking FBI with all these tabs on me?
Hey, right. I'm just trying to make because I would have to click in and out. Damn, I'm trying to be organized and shit. Wow. Hate.
Right. File that under Meg Vandrille. No, but anyway, so I actually really like this Nightingale build. The like Sakura cherry blossoms and whatnot. They inspired me to do a Gerber Tetra of my own. I haven't done it yet, but you gave me the idea for it. And I just want to know, like, what was your thought process going into this? Like, how did you decide to have that like go from lobster red to like this final product?
So it was actually my mom wanted a pair of custom shoes done, and she loves cherry blossoms. So I was kind of like, you know what? Because she wanted me to do like a custom pair of like slip-on Vans, and I'm like, I kind of want to do something that I'm familiar with and create something that she would really, really appreciate. And she just loves cherry blossom. She's a huge weeb as well. I mean, she married a Japanese guy. I'm pretty sure to just be the ultimate weeb. And
it was her destiny.
Yeah, she's like,
it was written. It was written.
Yeah, so I'm like, but so it was kind of just my mom who inspired this build, and she's more of into like pale pink and things like that. So that's kind of why I have that dull color scheme. And then I brought in the Gunpla side of it of, obviously the kit, but also I like the color scheme it has because it's kind of, along with the tree, it's supposed to kind of symbolize like rebirth after war. And that's why the tree itself is so sparse and why I have that kind of like muted color scheme on there so that it's not like super flourishing and happy. It's supposed to be kind of depressing.
It kind of reminds me of how like in some of the Gundam shows, how in the end credits you'll see the Gundam either overtaken by shrubbery or like specifically with like 00, how you'll see the L's quant overtaken by a field of flowers.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It kind of gives me the same that similar flavor of like because I mean, plus you see it stenciled it or painted it hand paint, which by the way, respect to any builder that does hand paint, because I was gonna say some fucking off color shit, but like my non-stable ass when it comes to that stuff, I can't do that. Like I tried it on a high grade age to paint the A and the head sensor pink. The only reason I was able to like actually do it is because the brush was really, really small. It
allows for the mistakes.
Oh yeah, it was rough. It was tis rough.
Yeah, so this is partially hand painted and partially airbrushed, and then I have custom decals on this that my best friend actually like printed out because he has a printer that allows for that with white ink, which I guess is what you need to make custom decals. I didn't know that until recently.
Yeah.
So yeah, like all the flowers are hand painted, and actually the little like funnel pieces on the shoulders are hand painted as well. But the base of the kit is airbrushed, so like just that white and mauve would be airbrushed on there.
That looks amazing. That was really, really good.
Yeah, it's good to get the background info on that.
What?
Oh, sorry. I said it's good to get the background info on that. My bad.
My bad. My brain went literal, and just I was like,
Yeah,
background.
this
What's in
is
the background? I'm like, what you looking
No,
at?
that's the thing. I was also
Process.
looking in the background. I'm like, what did I leave in the background?
Some incriminating evidence, eh?
It's happened before. Um, but yeah, I think this is such a fun build to do. I stayed up like a crackhead until like very early in the morning doing this one time. And that's actually I think that's like a Haro stand that I was practicing on too. So that I didn't paint directly on the kit and fuck it up.
Oh, okay.
And then I just started going for it. I watched a couple like tutorials on YouTube of how to mix your paint to kind of get like dual colors when making petals. And then the tree is actually made out of wire and probably like more than 100 coats of liquid latex. So it's flexible and you can actually move it.
That's really cool because like that dives into. So I have a friend of mine. He went to oh fuck, I forgot. It's a college in Buffalo that they focus a lot on like cinematography and like film. And he and I were talking about model building. He actually gifted me a Battlestar Galactica kit that I'm supposed to paint at some point. But I'm not brave like that, not yet at least. So, but it's like the use of techniques when it comes to making props and miniatures and settings and stuff like that, and using liquid latex to keep this flexible.
Dude, that shit comes in clutch.
Like that's sick. Like JHound just said, having the background on some of these diodes and some of these builds is really cool because you get more background on like, hey, how was this made? Like, because I'm not gonna lie, back in the day, like Popular Mechanics and a bunch of other shows that used to be on Discovery, that would show the science behind how movies are made. Like, dude, formative years and shit. And that's like, it's really cool to see that level of detail on such a side piece in the build. Like, oh yeah, by the tree. This is how much it took to make the tree.
Yeah, that tree was a pain. But shout out to Luke Townsend on YouTube because I watched his video and he did something similar, and then I just kind of created my own thing with it and ran with it. Fucked up a few times, several times. And then just kept going until I got it right.
Again, fueled by spite. You will not conquer me. I will conquer you.
And then to top that build off, you were still relatively new to the hobby when you did that, weren't you?
Yeah, this was one of my like very first custom pieces. This came after Shitbat Dio. Which if you scroll far enough back, you'll see that gem. Actually, I might have taken it off. It's beautiful. But
that one?
oh yep, that's it.
I'm not gonna lie, I caught it out of the corner of my eye because I'm like, I know it's around here somewhere. Because I saw a bat, I'm like, oh, there's a Haro bat. Hey, but we all start somewhere. Like my first painted build, I forgot to top coat it, and I was trying to do panel lining, and I'm like, why is the panel lining not bleeding? Why is it like smearing on the paint? And it looks like a really shitty like oil slick basically on the entire Gym Sniper 2. And
time to weather it.
Basically it looks like a shitty weather job or like a meh weather job. And I'm like I look at it now, I was like, wow, dude, what the fuck were you thinking? But
also, I'm so sorry. We have a visitor who kept knocking on the door.
Oh, hey.
Come here.
Is it Decky?
It is Deckard Cain, who I just accidentally smacked in the face. Decky, come here.
Damn.
Oh, why are you being so spicy? Say hi.
Oh, it's a buddy.
Say hi.
I'm being spicy because you punched me in the face.
I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it.
I didn't know he was on that side.
Listen,
Cat was like, what'd she say fuck me for?
Oh,
my cat has jumped up on the bed and attacked my feet in the middle of the night when I'm dead asleep, and I sent him flying across the room with my foot. I kicked the shit out of him.
Out you go. Out. Hi, Wayland. Okay, bye, guys. There we go. Okay. He had to come say hi. He can't be, alone for too long without me, so. He has attachment issues. If he could crawl into my skin and live there, he would.
Holy shit!
I'm telling
Because this build actually took you. I mean, it took you far. I mean, you got some awards for it.
Yeah.
And you also got a highlight on AO Mecha's on his stream, which AO Mecha does some pretty cool stuff. Like and like,
I love him. He's so sweet.
and I've watched several of his streams, and I think we've been on Plamo Weekender, like not back to back, but it was like I think he and I have been on Plamo Weekender both years, and it's just kind of really cool to meet other creators and like when it comes to a live stream, dude. Like, yeah, I'm like, nah, dude, you got this. Like, I don't know how you build and pay attention to your viewers because I tried that shit twice. I'm like, maybe live streaming is not my thing unless I have like a partner with me because I'm not doing that shit alone. My ADD cannot handle that shit. And I understand it's ADHD now, but when I got my letters, I got my letters back in the day. So like, I only got 3. I haven't gotten the upgrade. So we're now here on 3 letters. But like one of the builds that I've really come to like is your Major Tom. Like that one is hilarious because it's cute and adorable, and I love cats. So just
oh my gosh, look at it!
Yeah, look at this masterpiece.
This is honestly by far my favorite build I think I've ever done. I don't know how familiar you guys are with like the base kit, the Apex kit. So yeah, everything inside had to be gutted out, and I essentially just took an ultrasonic knife and I just sat there for like a good hour gutting out the entire thing.
So this is a solid piece?
Inside the head, it has essentially like the faceplate snaps on and like all the inner mechanics would snap together, and it was like solid fucking thick plastic too.
Holy shit.
I'm wondering, no, I don't have an extra one around. But so I had to remove the faceplate and then cut everything on the inside out. And then everything you see in there was done from scratch or like some type of accessory part. And the green screen actually has the Matrix code on it.
that's like sick.
A little fun like tidbit about it. So yeah, everything had to be done scratch built inside, and then if you see like right above his head there's a track, and that track I had to build, and essentially the faceplate would go in and out so I could flip it up and put a magnet in the head so that it would stay up.
Holy shit.
So that was really hard. I also thought about putting a tiny little camera in there, and you can edit things out of this podcast, right?
I sure can. Yeah. Let me hold on. Let me mark right here. All right, cool.
Okay, because I don't know why I thought it would be so funny, because everyone kept looking at it and they're like, that's such a cute cat. And I wanted to put a mini camera in there and just like with like a voice box that says "Look at my pussy" really loud. Because they were just like looking at it so intently. I'm like, that would be fucking funny. So that's what I had to say, but I'm sure that might not be appropriate.
You're good. You're good. I'll go ahead and mark it right now that I'll cut this little segment out. It'll be like, hey, for the Patreon that we don't have.
There you go. But yeah, so this was by far just a fun build. And what sparked this is, one, that I love cats. But years ago, USAGs had released a sticker of the Apex. And it had the owner, Adam. It had his 2 tuxies piloting the Apex. And I was like, you know what? I really want to do my cat piloting an Apex. Like, how cool would that be? And I'm like, how can I do this? And so I kind of just sat around one night and thought about it. And I want to say this took me maybe a month or 2 to do. And then I tried painting the cat and it didn't work out. So that is why he's like a pale orange, because he was supposed to be Siamese.
So, because like I remember watching, like just kind of, seeing the socials as you were doing progress pics of this, and to me, it felt like, no, man, she's been at this for a minute, because I remember whenever you were cutting into it, and I remember like, to me, it felt like, that's all you were doing for a while, and I'm thinking like, man, because I assumed that it was hollow, And I didn't know that, and so like I was like, man, she's been coming for a minute, and then all of a sudden it jumped from there to like I think you had primered it, and then
Mm-hmm.
like you had the mock up for the cat, and I'm like, oh shit, she put the cat inside the freaking head, and then like and then I think I was either in one of my projects, and then I tuned back in, and it was like, oh, she's done. Holy shit.
Yeah, so there was actually he was supposed to be weathered. It was supposed to be like he went through hell and everything, and I realized that my skill set wasn't quite there yet for weathering. So I cried over my kitchen sink as every single part of this was painted, including the inside. And I actually had to take the cat out, put paper towel in there. I think I lined it with plastic as well. And then I was dunking the back of this kit in rubbing alcohol to try and get the weathering off, and I had to
Mm.
repaint the entire head, and it
Oh shit.
fucking sucked because I was sitting there sanding and just trying to get everything off, and I'm like, is there any coming back from this?
Damn. Well, hey, again, another the fueled by spite. This will be completed
Yeah,
because that's a, and that's a
Tears.
yeah, spite, tears, and because like that's wild because like there's a lot of builders and myself included. There have been builds that I shit you not that I'm like I'm done and I toss that shit.
Oh,
I'm like
yeah.
I'm not fucking with this. And the I'd say that like line in the sand has obviously gotten further and further as the years have gone by, but still I don't care how resilient a builder can be. Like everybody has that point, and I shit you not, some of the punishing and most grueling hours that you could spend like to then like that's it. Like there was a kit that I did. So Grandfather Goose sponsored not sponsored. He hosted this build this online build thing called Wingo Bingo, and I had to do heavy arms in Sandrock colors. I was all game for it. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do this and be awesome, and I did it. However, I'm telling you, I was gonna finish it that night, and I was gonna finish it ahead of schedule. And when I was painting, do you remember? Yeah, dude, I was pissed. Like the head plates on the heavy arms have the two V fins. I mean, the two little blue V's. So I was gonna mask that. So I masked them to paint them black. But I was like, well, it's really small. I could just do it by hand with my display markers. Easy enough. And I'll clean the excess off with some. And I forgot. This is where the mistake happens.
Mm.
I forgot these pens were acrylic and not like anything else, right? So my dumbass takes a glop mop Q-tip and puts enamel. This shit's clear coated already, by the way, so it's done. And I get the chest plate and I start cleaning the excess off, and it rubs the clear and it rubs the white underneath. I was pissed. I mean, I grabbed it, I dropped the parts on the desk, and I was like, and my headphones are disconnected. There we go. And I was like, I'm fucking done. Like, no, that's it. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing it. And I end up taking a break for almost a month. I build and paint a whole ass other kit in the time it took me to like recenter myself. And then I remembered I bought two high grade heavy arms because I wanted the knife on both hands. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, let's zero back in and do this thing. But no, yeah, like it's something that minor that because like you're that close to the finish line, kind of like with you, like you were there, and it was like fuck.
And then the paint fucks up.
Oh god, love-hate relationship with paint.
Dude, I feel so bad about it because I was watching you struggle with that, and like I had already been done with my Wingo Bingo build for like 2 weeks, and it was like the easiest thing. Like it was a simple kit bash. I just threw some paint on it. Like I breezed through it. I had a blast, and then you're over here like ripping your beard off,
bro. Dude, like bless you that you think this is a beard. But like the it's because like you know that like painting to me is a side thing. I just enjoy the snapping and I enjoyed the building of it. I found a middle ground, but like, dude, that was stressful, man. Like, 2025 is going to be a more of a paint year for me. You know, good luck, I guess. I'm trying. Okay, so like, and I don't think I haven't said this out loud to people outside of these two, but uh, I lost. Not that I don't know. I don't know where I was at with the pointings, but there was a build in my local GVWC that I was kind of like, how the hell did that edge out in front of me? And I'm noticing that the judges in that GBWC tend to kind of lean towards that there's a dio, and I don't do dios. I like the kit. I like the kit, and I put the kit in a really really cool pose. Actually, I got best pose for the local contest. So I was like, hey, um, but because there was no dio, nothing around it, there was no like, right. So I kind of felt like I'm like, okay, so if I need to do dios to put myself into the next level, then I need to do that. So that's why my Shenlong build will have a dio, and I have a Wing Zero that I recently painted. My whole goal was to make it look like the metal build, and that one has a little kind of like concrete pad dio or whatever. But it's just like I guess I have to do it, so why not, right? And that's fueled out of spite. That's legit spite because I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna let some fucking overcomplicated dio overshadow a kit because it's supposed to be the kit, not the dio.
So you're gonna win this year, right? At a spike.
Well, Gunpla Luke is always in the same contest, and I don't know if you're familiar with his work, but it's
oh boy,
yeah.
We have a couple of those people where it's like if you just see them, you're like, oh, but why did I come here?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, give me 1 second. Let me mark this real quick.
It makes me glad that I live so far away from them.
Hey Jay, I'm gonna pause recording real quick. Your headphones are staticky. Yeah, I'm not even taking off the screen. There we go. Bam.
Beautiful.
But no, yeah, like so like we've made this internal joke between all of us that like we're not competing for first, we're just out here competing for second and third. Because if Luke shows up, we're kind of fucked. Because he did this build this year, which was I think he called like something Wings of Hope, and it was a Zeta. Man, I'll just pull that shit up.
It was a Nemo.
It was a Zeta Gundam.
The Nemo.
Yeah, Zeta. Searching for the Nemo. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, I want to see what this looks like.
I'll be like, hey, Luke, you're gonna have to watch this episode because you get a shout out.
That's right.
Yeah, there's a guy, Daniel and Dalton, and if they show up, I'm like, why did I even enter? Like,
exactly, right? Like everybody has that. So like this was his build.
Oh fuck!
Right? Hope Among the Stars. My bad. Wings of Hope, I think, was the other one. Was his because okay, so there's that, right? That was the other one.
Was A Dream of Flight.
Oh, Dream of Flight. Yeah. So
okay.
like,
I love that.
So like, this thing is huge in person, by the way. Like, it's fucking massive. So yeah. So this motherfucker was right next to my shit. So I'm over here like, and this isn't the first time that he and I like, because like we're really good friends, and every time I go to Oklahoma, we hang out, we go get some food and whatever. We're always in the same competition circles ish. In the same competition circles, not in the same freaking level, obviously, but whenever he sets this, because like the first time I ever competed was against this thing.
Oh, the Cloud nice. Jumper.
No, this is the Archangel. Oh, so I'm over here like,
it's bad that I'm so impressed with his work that I actually remember the names of most of it.
Is it?
So is it?
Well, I mean, I got that one wrong, but like he's got another one called a Cloud Jumper, and it's another gym custom.
Oh,
I know.
Where is the Cloud Jumper? My bad. Now I gotta find it.
Because I think the Cloud Jumper is my favorite of his builds.
There. Oh wait, no. God damn, how far back is it? Holy shit. God, Luke, you suck, bro. Like, why do you post so much? God damn it. Damn you and content creation.
Exactly. He keeps getting
sponsored. There it is, right there. Bam.
Shit, that's really nice.
This is so you see, if I get third, I'll be happy. I'll be like that meme, the trophy, the meme with the chewing the gold and the popping the champagne, the homeboys in third place.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, yeah. You look like you were air dicking there for a second.
Dude, I'm not. I am.
Popping the champagne. Yeah, okay.
You get that champagne, buddy. You get it.
Bro, dude, I ain't even. Never had. Man,
Why are you
the
gay?
disrespect never. Why are you gay? Why are you gay? Why are you gay? I don't know what to do, bro. I'm like confused here. But yeah,
God, you got this man stuttering.
it's ridiculous. Anyway,
English is hard.
yeah, English is my second language after all. That's actually a fact. But yeah, so I mean, man, I can't even fucking segue right now, and I segue like shit, and this is like I don't even know where to go now. But yeah, so when jumping into. Oh no, go for it, bro. Please help me save me.
Yeah, let me take it somewhere. So I was gonna ask, like, okay, so going a bit like to just Gundam side of things, like Meg, do you have like a favorite show or anything, or like other like what are some of your like Gundam favorites for like the franchise?
Yeah, I mainly stick with UC. That's kind of just my jam. I like the original, but I also really like old animation. So I think that's kind of why my heart's there. 8th MS Team is one of my favorites, and Stardust Memory, but I have a soft spot for Zeta. And I cry every time I watch it. Like, the end is just fucking sad.
Dude, I have yet to hear a bad answer right here. Like,
Yep.
Soraka took that man down with him out of spite.
That's right.
3
The power of spite.
And Zeta. Bro.
Yeah, like those are probably my favorite. I did watch the new Seed movie, and will be cosplaying as, and forgive me because I have to, Lacus Klein.
I love it. I love it. She said it the way that it hurts you.
So put all your hate comments below. But yeah, I'm gonna do a Lacus Klein bunny girl outfit. If you guys have seen the figurine of her little Haro in her bunny outfit, so
Mir Campbell.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
They both have one.
So, but for the most part, yeah, most part it's UC.
Because that was actually, so that actually brings a really good segue into you're jumping over into some cosplaying.
Yes, I've always wanted to do it. And as you can tell, I prefer to do cosplays at hentai conventions.
Oof.
Yeah, I know. Not everybody's cup of tea.
This is 18 and up, so like, they can't.
Okay, thank God. Cool.
You're
but yeah,
adult.
like I think it's more right. I think it's a lot more fun because I can kind of take the freedom of making it a little bit more NSFW versus like if I go to like anime Impulse or Anime Expo and stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys saw my Sora cosplay. I wouldn't have felt comfortable going to a regular anime thing with that. But it was so much fun, and getting to 3D print like keyblades and paint them. And let me tell you, when I was finished with the keyblades, and my best friend was helping me with these too, because it was a pain at one point. Parts were too heavy because it was not as hollow as it should have been, so things were like falling apart on the pumpkin. Yeah, it was bad. So the decisive pumpkin kept falling apart, and finally we got it to stay together. And that was probably one of my favorite cosplays because I'd always wanted a Keyblade, and to see that come to life and then to get to whack everybody with my Keyblades, it was amazing.
So I have two coworkers. They're out in the DC area, and they both cosplay, and they both like they were just kind of poking fun at some of the isms of con goers. like, and we made a joke. We're like, oh, you can probably walk around with a sign, $5 to take a picture, not take a picture, $5 to get bonked, $20 to step on you and whatnot, and like, and I'm just thinking like, bro, people will fucking pay, and it is wild. It is wild, and like, it kind of it's like, okay, whatever. Hey, get your bag, get that bag, girl. Whatever you want, whatever you need to do. But like,
enterprise.
Yeah, and hey, hooray for small businesses. Hey, small businesses owned by women. There you go. Bam.
Exactly.
Boom. You're helping out everybody. But like, yeah, like it's just it's kind of because in some cases a lot of places do treat it as taboo, and I shit you not, though, like the local one here, Anime St. Louis, I think people toe the line between what is NSFW and what isn't. We and this is all out of fun, but I have a furry counter that like I keep count of how many I see. Like, hey, we actually got into like a hilarious debate, me and a few friends, because these two were actually, they're also furries, but they didn't dress as furries for this one. They were like, I'm like, so what constitutes a furry? Like, are we talking about ears and tail, or like and gloves? Or are we doing the full way? And I'm like, no. They either go all the way or none of this half-ass shit. Like, you understand the mission.
My question for you is, if somebody comes dressed up full hedgehog spikes and everything as Sonic the Hedgehog in a full costume, would that constitute as a furry?
That's a great question. JHound, what's your take on this?
Why you wait? Why me?
Well, because okay, technically, right?
He's an animal.
It is an animal, but it is an anthropomorphic animal.
Anthropomorphic animal. Okay.
So I mean, it fits the description. So Sonic is both. Popular culture character.
I almost want to say like his stature makes him not so, but I feel like that may be part of the appeal for certain audiences, that he skirts that line, because otherwise he could be a mascot character. But I feel like
Sonic is a sports mascot. Yeah, he's out here doing backflips at freaking what's the stadium over there? SoFi.
Man said, "Gotta go fast."
He's you have a catchphrase.
Oh my God, Keanu did so good.
Revenge guac.
Revenge guac. What is with you and revenge? Just regular guac.
Bro, oh my God, I laughed out. I cackled when he said that shit.
I want to go see this movie again now.
Oh no, I like, if it wasn't snowing tomorrow, like if we weren't about to get snow apocalypse and shit, I would definitely be going to theaters tomorrow watching that shit.
Bro, I think the assistant was my favorite character in the movie.
Oh, Agent Stone?
So
hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
It was kind of sad. Like, they're like, oh man, poor guy. Because whenever Tails was like, oh yeah, your friend, and he was like, sure. I was like, oh damn, dude, why?
No,
just like you and Eggman.
The part that hurt me the most was when he was in that, like, I don't know what you call it, like the dream, like the VR, and he just dumps the two coffees in the trash.
Oh yeah, that was.
They're sad.
It got me right in my little heart.
Yeah. And by the way, these are minor spoilers. This is not. I'm not going to spoil the amazing shit, because this is just like
it's just
we're not going to
sadness.
Yeah, but
we're here to share the sad parts and and spite
the emotional damage.
We will not do anything that will ruin your experience.
Oh no, man! Because you need to watch that shit. Because Mufasa needs to take another L.
Live action Disney does, but that's
100%. Yeah, dude, I feel like we could do like a whole ass hate series on like.
Hey, bro,
why do we hate live action Disney? Like,
who asked for it?
If you do this, if you do a hate series on fucking live action Disney, please count me in. I will be there every fucking second.
Oh man! Oh boy!
Let us know down in the comments. Would you like to see a hate series? Oh boy!
What? Yeah, for real. In the comment section below, or in our Instagram, or in any one of our Instagrams, like, let us know. Like, if you want us to talk about, just go full haterade mode, like full reverse flash, freaking hate, spite, all that shit on a live action Disney movie, which one would you want us to do first? Because they ain't stopping it. The only one that I'll give a mild pass to is Aladdin. That one's actually not that bad, but everything else,
like, the bar might be low. So, just saying.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like when you so that one got like a high D, like a 68, 67. You know, it's a strong D, almost a C. So that's why it like does so much better than the other ones.
I know. So I tried watching Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast, and I couldn't get past like probably 10 minutes of it.
Beauty and the Beast bugged me.
Yeah, I'll probably go see Stitch just because he's a beloved character, and I want to see Stitch himself. But I'm not really there for the rest of it. Like, I just kind of want to see him CGI on screen.
Stitch is my spirit animal. I fucking love Stitch.
Yeah, he's so cute.
If I didn't have a DuckTales naming convention with my cats, I probably would have called him Stitch.
Oh my god, DuckTales.
Yeah, because so we have Louie, Della, and then we had a cat during COVID, but she unfortunately passed away. She had a large heart. Her name was Webby, Webigail Vanderquack.
Yes.
And the next one, if we depends, because like I'm more for adopting cats than for breeding. But if we end up getting a Maine Coon or something like that, we're gonna call him Launchpad.
Oh my god.
And then, I mean, the whole duck universe. I mean, that's all. Because my robot, I have a robot vac. It's Gizmo Duck. So yeah, no, we going all the way.
I love that. I don't know if you guys know if you saw it or not, but I actually do a cat charity every year. If you guys are ever interested. Yeah. You talked about that on one of your Twitch streams. No, that'd be definitely. We could plug it in and we'll put information on there. No, for sure. Yeah. Help the kids.
I was about to say, go ahead and take a second. We'll let you plug it.
No, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. I love the little fur babies.
Shit, this year I'm hoping to do it in April again. I do it usually for my birthday, but I'm getting implant surgery, oral implant surgery, not like a new butt or boobs or anything.
Thanks for clarification.
I don't need a bigger ass, okay? So anyways, we might do it in April, but essentially, like, I sit here for 12 hours and try to entertain the fuck out of everybody. Usually it ends up in me getting a little tipsy, and then the last time we did it, we raised $6,000, and USAGS actually matches up to $2,000 on whatever we do. So
that's really cool.
Yeah, and it's a place that's close to my heart. It's Cats in Need Diamond Bar, because that's where I got all 3 of my boys from. So, yeah, if anybody's down to help.
Yeah, donations for a good cause. See, this is positivity. Positivity.
Positivity in the hobby.
There's your positivity without. I like that. I see that. Good shit. Positivity without the spite too. But yeah, like. And I'm gonna sound like such an old person. Where the fuck were we at?
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, we've segued onto every different fucking tangent.
It's great. I love it. Hey, he finished the kit. Good job. Now you can do the 2.0. Now you're allowed.
Nice.
Damn.
Good work, Seth.
Have you done the shield and the gun? Yeah. How much blood did you put in that shit? Blood for the blood gods.
I don't know. Let's look at my napkin.
Trigger warning. There is trigger warning for blood.
No, I'm not actually going to show y'all my bloody.
No, I'm saying on the napkin, man. On the freaking murder evidence thing that's going to be on the first 48.
So, for the record, this entire hobby blade went into the tip of my finger.
Jesus. Ooh.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. God damn.
Well, did you, like, disinfect that? Like, stick your finger in some alcohol?
No. Short answer, no. Because he's
because he's silly.
Why are you shaking the bottle, bro?
Also, low-key, I think we have the same toolbox. Is that the Cobalt toolbox? Yeah, I have mine sitting right here. I have that and a pink one that I use as a makeup case.
That's it. So, he got me to buy the black one. I have mine right over here, like hidden.
I love
I keep
it.
all the stuff for my thank you cards in there. So like all of my slabs, my thank you cards, my wax melt and seal, it's all in there. So it's
that's
close to
God,
the
you're
chest.
so fucking extra with
love
the wax
that.
melt and seal. I can't hate
Bro,
because
bro,
I did a
Badass.
well,
dude,
no,
my
like
wife got it for me, and it's the Hufflepuff crest from Harry
yes,
Potter
dude, yes.
because your boy is clearly a Hufflepuff.
So I have like paper like 5x7s that are in with they have the Hogwarts seal, and I have a plan to do a murder mystery in around Halloween time. That's
So cute.
like Harry Potter themed, and I'm gonna send out like invites with the Hogwarts seal and everything because we bought the seal and yeah.
I
bro.
love that.
The waxes that they gave me are all
Yeah.
Hogwarts colors.
Goodness. Like, this would be great if it was Slytherin, but I appreciate that it's Harry Potter.
So
Look,
my
I have a Slytherin wax right here. I got a nice,
Don't ruin
beautiful
it with
emerald green
Hufflepuff.
wax.
my wife got sorted into Slytherin. I'm a Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Like, yeah, man, yeah, dude,
Ugh.
Lion baby, and I'm also a
Represent.
Leo. So what's up?
Oh,
I
that
am
makes
a
sense.
Hufflepuff and also a Leo.
Damn.
Oh. I'm a
Well-
Slytherin and an Aries, so...
Aquarius.
I don't understand anything about astrology.
It's like the stars. He's like the stars in the sky. Do not, bro. I saw this.
All
meme,
the stars are dead.
bro. I saw this meme where it was like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm such a bad driver. Nah, it's just Saturn is in regression. Nah, bitch, it's just you suck.
It's like Saturn's in retrograde. I'm an asparagus.
I'm an asparagus.
Dude, one time my
This
boss,
is
we
great.
were all having such a bad day at work, and literally like sends us a link, and she's all like, "Yeah, Mercury's in retrograde again. Can we just blame this to like our entire group chat?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
It's like everything has like if it has a plausible or a something like no it was shit because of this, and it's like no clearly it was this object in in space that obviously has been affecting my mood. Hey, maybe that's why maybe that's what the fuel and the spite in the hobby is. Mercury is in retrograde, and
Or it could be because you're a Leo. Leo, I think, are like headstrong or something. I don't know.
oh no, yeah, I'm stubborn as fuck.
Yeah, yeah. So
Uh,
are Aries. So
These two can attest to that shit. Like it's just like yeah, he's kind of a low key asshole.
It's okay. I am too.
But I'm nice
perfect
about it,
gentleman.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Hey, look, I'm a spicy little golden retriever.
Oh my god.
see, as long as you're an asshole, but you say it with a smile, no one can fault you. Because it's like, are you joking, or are you an asshole?
Well,
It's
we'll
like
find
I'm
out
an
next.
asshole,
We'll
but
find
I'm-
out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Because like no, yeah, and like Jay and I, we'll shoot some off-color jokes every once in a while. It's always a lot of fun, and we make the white people uncomfortable. It's my goal in life.
That's right.
It's just it's like don't do it.
No, I'm saying you do not make me uncomfortable.
Well, you're used to.
You're not every
you're
white
used to
person.
it.
But yeah, you.
Yeah, exactly. Because like me, because like last time,
One of the good ones.
so fun fact, last time we went to GBWC in Tulsa, it was me, this guy named Gundam Models, JT, and BA Gunpla, another one of my friends locally here in St. Louis. It's two black guys and me, and so it's like two black guys and a Hispanic, and we're like,
Walk into a bar.
dude, we're in our little orbit, and Gunpla Luke is like 2 feet away. We're all bullshitting and whatnot, and we, it goes from the funny ha-has to like the borderline racist ha-has because that's how people of color are. We wild. So like, and then like you could feel the tension with like the orbiting white folk. They would feel uncomfortable. We're like, mission accomplished. We're good. Move on to the next subject. Let's go down the aisles and buy some Gunpla.
Dude, I fucking feel that. I have like a section of my friends on Instagram, right? That I'm like, can I send this borderline like fucked up reel to? And I'm like, yes. Can't send it to Group B though, because that would be bad.
I send Jay some wild shit every once in a while, and it's just
Yep.
we're like, ha, next. But no, you have to have like it's like disassociative humor that's like really dark. Like that's fun.
I think it was just on the last episode I said something about Jay not having a dad to be proud of him.
That shit, dude. Okay, that actually came up in conversation today, as a matter of fact, because like I was leaving the gym, and we were talking about like just like oh yeah, you know, like man, he's got like a proud, like a disappointed father moment. I'm like, actually, it's funny about that. I have a friend of mine. I said that around him, and he's like, I can't relate. I'm like, damn.
It's true.
I was like, Jesus Christ, dude! Someone fucking pull me out of this right now. I need to be under a ceiling, under a floor tile or something.
It's okay, Jay. I don't have a mom, so we're in the same boat.
That's right.
Damn.
Together, we might have a
went
whole
for a pack
family.
of smokes and never came back.
In between
Damn,
Seth and
she hit you with the
JHound, you have a
classic?
family. She hit you with the classic. The fuck? This, by the way, Meg, this is like normal conversation between us. This isn't anything niche. But yeah,
this is the shit that I like say like off the stream to my close friends because I'm like I'm not about to get canceled for this shit.
Hey, it's fine.
You laugh. He laughed about it.
It's fine. You know, us and our 22 followers, you know, will be very upset.
like, listen, no, y'all can't get mad at me. He laughed about it.
I did.
Damn. He thought it was a
make
joke.
worse
and
jokes. I'm like, bro, remember the comic book store story I told you about? Like, I had the fucking clerk like doing but he was laughing because like me and Tori, my white girlfriend, walk in there and she's like, babe, I'm looking for this paint for my miniatures, but this one's too black. I was like, isn't that what your dad said about me?
Bro.
Oh yeah, like
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's old faithful right there. I fucking love that.
Oh my god! And canceled.
That was Old Faithful, bro. It's just like oof.
Yeah,
but he's going through his redemption arc, bro.
He's good now. Like, but he built us like a bike from hand. Like both of us, like he built me and Tori bicycles. So it's just like, hey, I think he's cool now. Yeah.
Like a fucking like an actual bicycle.
Yeah.
By hand?
Yeah. Like he
Yeah.
does construction work and like metalworking. So like he just found some parts and is constructing us bikes for some reason. I appreciate it.
Just casually fabricated bikes.
That's fucking neat.
Damn. This
The
man
racism,
I
though.
hear. Jeez. Woo! Spicy, baby. It's a spicy episode of Thunderbolt Radio.
So I'm
Yeah.
That's why
I'm
this is
half
why
white.
we have 22 loyal followers.
because they listen to this. I'm half white, and my mom, the last guy that I had brought home, was Mexican. And the first time she met him and whatnot, she just was like, turned over to me. He could still fucking hear, by the way, and was like, "Is his parents here legally or illegally?"
Bro!
And I was like,
Mom, no!
Yeah, mom said green card or no.
and like,
Holy shit.
one of my fucking best friends is black, so sometimes we FaceTime, and he'll be like, "Mama Mayakawa, you can't say this shit." Like, she'll just say things that are, like, really off color, and he'll be like, no, you need to stop. Don't say that outside of your own house.
Off-colored.
Yeah, like, with no pun intended there, but damn.
Bro,
I did.
This is, bro. Oh my god! Like, and like every once in a while, it's like you gotta laugh at it. You're like, shit! Don't do that though. But funny.
You're on thin ice.
It's like, I'm like, I'm gonna let you slide this time because I laughed and I thought it was hilarious. But like outside of these four walls, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I can't. There's been times I've walked away from her in public because, like, I don't know if she doesn't mean it out of malice or something, but I'm just like, bro, you need to stop. Like, it's not appropriate to mimic other people's accents. They're not going to understand.
Holy shit.
Here.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Tori's parents did that same shit.
Okay, so the very first time I went on a cruise ship, I walked onto like the atrium area in the big deck, and I'm looking around. I was like, "Wow, this is really cool." And like, I don't hear the country in my accent, but a woman who was not American, let's just leave it at that. She was like, "Oh, you're from the South." I was like, "Yes, ma'am, I am." She goes, "Say the thing."
What?
I was like, "What do you mean the thing?" She goes, "You know the thing, the yeehaw thing." I was like, "Ma'am, we don't say that." She goes, "Well, you're from Texas, right?" I was like, "No, ma'am, I'm not from
Wait.
Texas."
Hold on, is the South only Texas?
Apparently,
It's
I was
like
like, "No, ma'am,
75%.
I'm from South Carolina." I was like, "I'm from South Carolina." She goes, "Well, say the get along, little dog." I was like, "We don't say
What?
that either." She goes, "Well, you say y'all, don't you?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, we say y'all." She goes, "Ha, you said the thing," and then runs off. This is a grown woman, by the way. I'm like,
What
"Is this
the
racial
fuck?
profiling?"
Bro, all Texans, all Texans dislike this stream. Like, fuck. Oh shit, dude! God damn.
Every once in a while, I'll listen back to these episodes. I'm like, God, I do sound country as hell.
Bro, you know it's out, it's there, man. You know, yeah, man. You know, you and South Carolina are in a strong, committed relationship.
Born and raised, baby.
Shit, dude, like out there, you tight. Uh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! It's gonna be great. This is gonna be a great episode. I fucking know it. Oh man.
There's been a lot to take in on this episode.
Yeah,
We
and-
went down
always
like
is.
every rabbit hole possible. I feel like.
Yeah, and the good thing is that it's led to other possibilities. It's like, hey, folks, by the way, we may have a mini series where we just
hate
fucking
watch.
hate on movies, and like
Watch him out of spite.
like why are you watching Beauty and the Beast again out of spite? Because I need some fresh topics to hate on. Because like I'm not gonna lie, I watched it and like because I hold the original really near and dear in my heart because it's one of the first Disney movies I watched with my mom,
Oh,
and like. I'm over here like, and I've seen the animated movie
must be
recently, and I'm
nice.
like, bro, oh shit. Anyways, and I'm like, damn, this movie's really cool, and it's a beautiful movie. It's animated. I mean, you know, the '90s and Disney, they were animating, they were cooking. What happened after Treasure Planet? I have no idea. But
wait,
'cause, like-
Treasure Planet was Disney?
I was about to say that was
wait, was it? Well, oh no, my bad. That's
I thought it was
DreamWorks.
DreamWorks.
That was DreamWorks. Yeah, Treasure
Ah,
Planet.
he fucked up
Don't
on the internet.
disrespect DreamWorks.
My bad. I'm
okay?
sorry. No. I wasn't saying it in a negative way. I was saying they were cooking like
Like-
90s, 2000s animation.
Nope,
Okay.
you were absolutely right. I just Googled it. Treasure Planet is Walt Disney.
Really?
Oh yeah. See, I was wrong by accident. I mean, I was right by accident.
Why isn't
I
that
Because-
so
retract my earlier
popular?
outburst.
Titan AE was DreamWorks. I think, pretty sure, because it was that Atlantis.
Oh, that was a good one.
Treasure Planet. These movies were like some awesome animation, like Rotel Dorado, and then out of nowhere they just stopped animating movies like that. And it's just like,
Yeah,
bro,
expensive.
you guys were cooking,
So-
you guys were doing it.
So here you go. Treasure Planet is a 2002 American animated science fiction adventure film produced by Walt Disney's Featured Animation and released by Walt Disney's Picture.
And confirmed he can read.
I can read.
But no, yeah,
Damn it, I read it.
So there you go. So Thunderbolt Radio may have an offshoot mini series of just hate watching. It's gonna be great. It's like Mystery Science Theater, but with more spite. Because we were gonna try and do that shit with Wing. I love Wing, and I love Endless Waltz. But like rewatching it as an adult, I'm just like, oh shit, this didn't age well.
There are
There's
some
some cringy shit when you rewatch things. Like so many things. Like Scott Pilgrim. I loved that as a kid, and I rewatched that now, like the movie, and that was there's some creepiness in there.
Well, like off the cuff, you know, Knives and his relation. I'm just like, is that?
But you know, like as a 13-year-old, I was like, oh, this is so good, and now I'm like, oh, why is this
Like,
my
she's
favorite
17.
movie? Yeah.
like, I mean, like I like the movie, but yeah, no, that like now as an adult, I'm like,
Right?
but I can't get over that.
Yeah, or some of the scenes in like OG Gundam with like the little kids and stuff, and I'm like,
I'm not gonna lie, I don't shed a single tear when Kotz died in Zeta.
I like COTS, bro.
That's
Bro, you suck.
Jesus.
I was more upset that the G Defensor got blown up than COTS got blown up.
What a waste of
Hey,
equipment!
Meg,
God damn it!
Meg, tell them he's not a bad
That
character.
stuff is
Tell them
but
COTS is
that
not a bad
equipment is
character.
expensive.
It's like a neutral character for me.
Ooh,
Thank
I
you.
think so. Like, okay, in Zeta, the part that made me bawl was at the very end when Camille was like, "Oh, look at the stars go swoon," and he was totally out of it, and I just lost my shit.
Yeah, he was a vegetable. Yeah, that shit was wild.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know if that was the last episode. I was like, are we really ending here? Is this really how you're gonna fucking end Zeta? Holy shit,
So
this is sad.
Yeah.
And like, I told my wife this. I was like, oh yeah, by the way, there's this whole because we were talking about like, so Kakarot 197 did this whole like, what if Amuro got the Alex, and it all stems from 0080. Right, and I'm like, yeah, if you watch this whole like miniseries, by the way, 0080 is extremely depressing, and she was like, and you watched it? I'm like, oh yeah, multiple times.
I like it.
So sad.
It's a
feel things.
yeah, man, it's a Christmas watch, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's a Christmas watch.
Okay, how did it become a Christmas movie?
Because
The
it's
final
set
battle
during
happens on Christmas.
Yeah, that yeah.
Like, you're gonna watch something that depressing
It's-
on Christmas?
It's
I
the
will.
same argument that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie.
And,
For sure.
and 0080 is a Christmas series.
I guess so.
Because
It's
like,
not sad.
like, dude, I watch Harry Potter in the fall / Christmas because for the most part, even though it's a full school year, I still watch it during Christmas for some reason because I don't know. Yeah, it has a Christmas scene. Boom, done. Christmas.
I
Although-
watch it between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I feel a little bad because I skip Philosopher's Stone every time. It's too kiddie.
What? Oh, okay.
It's too kiddie, man. I can't fucking deal with it. I'll watch Chamber of Secrets because it's dark as fuck. Old Ginny Weasley out here getting freaking possessed by a Horcrux, which we don't know it's a Horcrux at the time. It's like, ooh, plot twist. But no, yeah, it's wild. I have 2 wands, by the way, somewhere around here. So
I
yeah.
have one.
I did the Wizarding World thing. We did those.
Oh, that's fun.
I also did the Wizarding World thing.
Yeah.
I told y'all when I was at Universal, I was drunk doing magic. I was drinking the fuck out of some Dragon Scale.
You guys have like
Oh.
a way better Wizarding World out there on the East Coast. Like the West Coast, it's cool, but it's not anything like Universal in Florida.
So if you ever go to Florida, if you ever go to there, like, because like we did this, I forgot what, I think it was one of like an anniversary trip for us, but like I know it was our vacation. It was our and we went to Wizarding World, Cape Canaveral, and Anza Adventure, and like, yeah, I'm there like a fucking idiot. Oh, because it was Halloween Horror Nights. That's why I went, because it was Halloween Horror
Oh my
Nights.
god, yes.
And yeah, it jump scared the fuck out of me in several situations. And then the fucking Death Eaters were walking around, and like those,
Shut the fuck
Risen up the
up.
white
dude,
face.
the at night the female Death Eater was the one like running the whole group, and she was just like, she was gonna walk through me if I didn't fucking move. Like, I'm like, yeah, I get the fuck out of the way.
That's super. Okay, we don't have like Death Eaters walking around or anything like that.
It's
Yeah,
only
we
during the month
did-
of October.
No, not even at ours. They don't do that.
See, that's a good motivator to come to go to Universal Studios during Halloween for Halloween Horror Nights. That shit's awesome.
But then I gotta get on a plane, and I'm terrified of planes. So
Just
Understandable.
like take 2 Unisom out.
No, last time I got on a plane, it was and it is prescription, but prescription Xanax and an old fashioned, and I tried to knock out, but instead I cried, and it was only an hour flight because I went from California to Vegas.
Oh shit!
So
I
planes
feel you.
just planes
I got you.
suck it.
Yeah,
I was on so many flights this year. I just got sick of it. I had
Bro,
to go
I-
to Wisconsin 3 times.
Oh,
Wisconsin. What's up there? Fucking
Yeah.
Volbeat?
Our experimental plant for a job that I do.
Oh, that's right.
that
Yes.
sounds
classified.
disturbing as fuck.
to this man out here, like, we're building a Gundam up there.
Dude, that'd be
Actually,
so
real
fucking
talk.
badass.
Actually, real talk. I went up there to learn about automated robots that we're getting because I have to teach it.
Oh, hey, nice.
So I
As
was
all
just
the
like,
classified info starts declassifying.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's not
Hey,
quite
listen.
classified.
listen. He cut out what I do for a living. So
In a previous episode, we talked.
Okay.
I mean, it's not classified. It's just he keeps his stuff very private.
I
Maybe
have a
classified?
leadership role. Who the
But-
fuck put me in charge of anything?
I don't know, man. Same person that told you to buy that 1.0. I get no, I'm just kidding. But yourself.
I got it
Yes.
on sale.
Hey, man. Yeah, I would never pay full price for that shit.
40% off at Hobby Lobby.
There you go. Oh no, but Hobby Lobby.
I
But
paid $17 for this thing.
so yeah, so we touched based on your time in the hobby, and honestly, it's been a really crazy journey because the fact that you're a part of.
Fuck, we're back here now. Okay.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Again, I told you I suck at segues. It's terrible.
Yeah, he's bad.
So like, yeah, it's pretty bad. Like,
Try to reel us back in on topic.
yeah, because like it's usually Seth, but you could tell that he's gainfully employed with RG01 freaking what's it called? Excitement embodied over there.
I'm building this out of spite.
I got it. but yeah, so is there anything that you're looking? Do you have any like anything that like in the future, like I'd say 1 year to 1 to 3 years from now that you is like your goal? Because I know that you're doing cosplay now.
Yeah.
Is this still more Gunpla related, or you're trying to branch out basically?
I kind of want to branch out a little bit more because I love cosplay and I got back into collecting like Monster High dolls. And I have something kind of planned that's going to be cosplay Gundam and Monster High.
Okay.
And essentially it's going to be a cosplay of Draculara in a pilot's uniform with, if you guys are familiar, the Anthony Wang Destiny tennis shoes. They're black and pink. And they have like the huge wings on the side of them. So I'm going to use those as the shoes and then basically do like a whole pilot suit for Draculara. That's going to be one of my big projects. And then probably my 2026 GBWC project is going to be the Green Miracle from the very end of Char's counterattack. And I would like to also have music playing. That has like the end soundtrack, so that's gonna be a lot of kits.
Dude,
Help
Beyond the
push
Time
it.
is a legit
Yeah.
song though, so yeah,
Yep.
it's gonna be awesome.
So
It's like we're a friend of mine locally. She does competitive cosplay, I think, and she's gonna help me do a flight jacket for. I'm gonna
that'd
do
be cool.
two, a Titans one and a regular EFSF one,
Okay.
and with the goal of I'd like to see if I can make a Londo Bell uniform, like from Char's counterattack, like with the
Yeah.
black, like basically do Bright Noah, because I have his. Well, wait, crap. Where is it on this side? Yeah, I have the jacket and whatnot, but it's just not enough. Like I want the uniform.
Yeah.
So I might cosplay as an EFSF pilot for our local contest in. I think it's gonna be like around October, maybe, or in the summer, but we still haven't hammered it down yet.
That'll be
But
so
no.
fucking cool.
Because like cosplay, I mean, if you think of it, like you're funneling this much money into gunplay, and then if you like pull some of that money out and channel it over to just raw materials and shit like that.
I think cosplay is honestly way more expensive than Gunpla. I've started to find that out. So I'm like, do I want to keep going down this road?
Tell the
There's
Warhammer
only
folks.
one cosplay I want to do. Only one.
What are you gonna do?
The
Kira?
Gold Zeo Ranger.
Hey. Hey man.
Jason Lee Scott is the Gold Zeo Ranger.
Hey man.
That'd be
Because
pretty
he's
cool.
the best.
Hey bro, the Gold Ranger's legit, bro. That's like, well, Zeo has a soft spot in my heart, and but man, I don't want to go into a whole other tangent about why Power Rangers is awesome.
That or another one that I kind of want to do, Shining Hopper from 01, Common Rider.
Hey, say that's a little lesser known, but like, yeah, Common Rider shit is cool.
Yeah, these two really like Tokusatsu stuff. I mean, I like Tokusatsu stuff too, but like I haven't. I'm not deep into the lore like they are.
No,
Yeah.
Jay's
I
way
mean,
deeper.
you like Power Rangers, same shit.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it is. But like I guess the American public sees it more as like Super Sentai, less Tokusatsu, because they don't. I mean, they don't fucking know what Tokusatsu is.
Same, different.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Ultraman, though.
allowed to like watch that shit growing up. I had to wait till I was older because I guess when I was younger and tried to watch Power Rangers, I was doing some of the moves and I kicked my mom real hard. And so she's like, "Yeah, you're not watching this anymore."
That's why, like, a bunch of the folks that, because like I go to a Muay Thai gym, and some of the folks in there are like, "Yeah, man, I got into martial arts because I was watching Power Rangers," and I'm like, "That fits.
That's how it works.
That fits." But yeah, like so any so you know you're gonna expand into more cosplay. You're gonna do continue your involvement with SCGMC. Any hints to some crazy builds you're gonna be doing, or anything you want to give to the public that
I think I've already kind of like mentioned them, like my new Major Tomcat one,
Yeah.
and then the Green Miracle one.
Mhm.
We haven't officially announced our theme, by the way, for SEGMC, but I'm just gonna be bad. It's Macross and Robotech, so I'm gonna build my first Macross kit. It's the what is this? YF29. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I have not watched Macross or Robotech, so I know nothing about it. I just wanted to enter the theme category this year because I've never done it. So that's about all the excitingness I've got going on. I might finish my Great Fairy Fountain from Breath of the Wild. It's a scratch build out of foam, and honestly it's all just foam and a lot of glue that didn't stay. Which is why it's not finished.
Hey, but you're still working on it, you know, again, out of spite. So it's gonna get hey, you get it done.
The spite will make me get it done by next year.
Nice. So and can you do proxy entries in SCGMC?
I get this question a lot, and I typically just say like no.
Okay.
Because it gets too much and kind of too confusing, and judging is already honestly so much of a hassle that we don't like to really deal with stuff like that. We don't do like group builds either, but that is something that I kind of want to start incorporating. I also want to incorporate maybe like a titty figure category as well.
You'd be real popular with some of the local folks because we have I actually had to like not mute it, but in my local in the St. Louis community Discord, I have literally there's one that's a girl plug, and there's some kids that I say kids because they're like in they're teenagers, they're 18, 19-year-old folk, not quite 20 yet, and shit, none of that fucking matters because some of these kids like, brain don't fully develop to like mid-20s and shit, but like. They post some shit in there, and I'm just like, bro.
Yeah, I'm
it's
a big
it's a
titty
model.
figure lover. So
there's some really cool ones. One of the ones that won, we have a category called anime sci-fi. That is I call it the free for all. So figure rise, girl plug, scratch build, kit, gunpla that does not abide by a GBWC, like just third party everything. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, 3D print. I don't give a shit, whatever. And a girl plug kit won second place, and it was a solid build. Actually, matter of fact, I'll just pull it up because you're a fan of.
I definitely am. Yeah, actually, I just printed out a a Granny Seiko from Dan to Dan. I don't know if you guys have watched Dan to Dan yet.
Yes.
Yeah. I love me that gilf. So
Man, Granny Seiko. Yep. Yep.
yeah. Actually, I have kind of a collab coming up with somebody, but it's going to be very NSFW, and it's a clock that they're making for me. And I'll share that with you on DM, but it's really cool.
Got it. That's what got.
Too spicy.
Oh,
I
nice.
think this was second place in anime sci-fi and ordnance for our local contest.
I love that. I love to see like other things winning because a lot of the times, and not that I have a problem with it, but it's just like straight paint, you know, like the colors of the mech, and I love to see something different like girl plot and just, you know, something other than like just
Because that's what
paint.
because this is what got third place, Mega Man
Oh,
kit
that's
in a capsule,
cute.
and then
Now, is that capsule, is it scratch built or is it come
no,
like that?
no, the capsule was 3D printed,
Oh, that's cute.
and I want to say that the builder so these guys are all local to me, and like the builder he had kind of not I want to call it apprehensions. He's like, man, I'm not sure. I'm like, no, fuck it, dude, add it in there. It's allowed in the category. Go for it.
Yeah, that's really cute.
And I seen this thing up close. Like the gold is beautiful. Like this, and I love that this category allows folks to do Mega Man kits because like, hey, go for it. But no, I've seen this kit up close, and it was the care taken to like the skin tones and stuff like that. It's awesome. And
Dude,
skin tone is so fucking hard.
Yeah. Right, like you have to put layers on there of like pinks and yellows, sometimes browns. I mean, it just so much goes into painting a skin tone.
And it's funny because the guy that built this was like, man, and like this one was a real simple build, and I'm like, dude, simplicity often like it didn't have a lot of other things. It was just like this and the weapon.
Beauty and simplicity.
Oh yeah, dude, that's why I like my simple stuff. But yeah, just that was one of our local builds, and then we're trying to kind of incorporate more of that stuff, and I put it in the rules. Hey, keep it, like thread the needle. You know what I mean?
And I say keep it rated R, not NC-17.
Because you're allowed to. Because I mean, the folks that come to the conventions, sometimes they bring kids, and I'm like.
And that's the thing, like, how do you work around that sometimes? Because, like, I want that titty kit category, and there's people in the group that are like, yeah, whatever, we don't care, like, just put them all out. And I'm like, but then there's kids.
Just have a section where the kids aren't allowed. Just have a section in the building.
Oh.
Yeah, that's hard because it's, like, all one room.
Yeah, because it's like a convention hall. So like, I mean, unless you literally put like kind of like almost like a plexiglass case, like with like tint, like with tint, bop.
Or the little like red
glass
curtains.
case of emotions.
The little red curtain. Like the magazine covers you see it like whenever they would sell some of the spicy written text. And it would be like these sleeves. It's like black and red stripes and shit.
I remember seeing those at 7-Eleven when I was
yeah.
I was like, what are these?
I remember I asked my mom, like, what's that? She's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, all right, for you.
All right, cool, whatever. Doing what I was doing.
But yeah, like it's maybe you can I don't know, but yeah, no, it'd be a challenge because like that's where the challenge lies with us. Like, hey, I don't mind girl club, but let's be be cognizant of the folks in the area because we were hosting an interactive build. I actually reached out to Tex Marquise because she had a lot of experience with this with hosting like builds for new builders. There we go. Mm-hmm. There it is. Look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
There is one girl play kit that I saw the other day that I was like, okay, that I might want to build, but because I had a lot of armor and shit, but like because like she's hosted a few of these interactive builds with kids, and we had our local store provided like 30 or 40 entry grades. Like some of them are Pokemon, some of them are like high new, the new, and a few of the Gramps and the Strike. and this kid was like, we gave him an Eevee, and he had the most fun building that kit, and his mom was super happy that we found an outlet for him. And I'm like, hey, shit, the store's right there. Like they had a booth. I'm like, hey, talk to them, and they can point him in the right direction of a fun hobby. And I'm over here like, great, I've just put this child in a crippling financial situation.
Yep. There goes his college tuition. I mean,
Yeah.
you've screwed him for life.
Go to trade school, you'll be all right.
Yeah, she does the kids builds too, like at SCGMC and whatnot, and it's so cute. It's so cute to just see them like sit there and build, and then they ask you questions, and it's just like that little twinkle in their eye when they're like, "How does this part fit?" And I'm like, "Yes, I will show you." I was like, "Please continue building." It's so cute.
It was super. It was super fulfilling because seeing this almost like sense of relief from the mom, and then seeing the kid just enjoy it. I'm like, that's
what it's all about.
This is it. Like, this is, I don't care about, at that point, I was like, I give a fuck about the contest. I give a shit about builders' egos. I don't care. That brought me more fulfillment and more joy than anything else.
Yeah, they're not tainted by the internet. And...
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not mean people yet. They're not building. They're not saying they're nemesis with girl play builder with female gunpla builders on the internets, on the Twitters and the X's. And nemesis. Pulling a Wu-Fei.
I was wondering when you were gonna do the Wu-Fei thing.
I've been waiting.
Woman. But so before we close out, do you have any shout outs or anything like that you want to, I know that you're a partnered builder, so if you want to give a shout out.
So I'm partnered with, I was like, where's my camera? With USA Gundam Store. They've been partnered with me for 4 years now. I also just had a sponsored stream by Toy Arena, so thank you so much, Toy Arena, and Sugoi Stuff for both of my perfect grades. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have had the chance to actually build those, so that was a great opportunity. So thank you to those 3 stores that have, really helped my channel and just me in general. And also some awesome people to go and check out is Tex Merquise is one of them. Mecha Oso, who you'll probably see on my streams a lot. That's one of my best friends. I think my friend Frankie is also getting back into it, but I don't know his handle right now because he's changed it like 3 times.
Frankie, you need to like settle on one thing, like figure it out, because I saw the same shit earlier. I was like, why the fuck? I'm like, who the hell is this? Oh, that's Frankie. And
yeah.
Then, but hey, when's Mecha also gonna wear the fucking golden pants, bro? Like, what the fuck?
I unfortunately have the joy of seeing those in real life. And there's something. We're trying to get him to wear them to SCGMC.
There you go. Pixar didn't happen.
Oh, they're so short. They're just too short. Let me just tell you, very, very tight gold shorts make you look very well endowed, to any men out there that are trying to woo the ladies.
Wow.
So there's my tip for the day. But yeah, and go follow those Gundam guys. And me, follow me too. I leak all of the SCGMC things before they come out on our actual socials. So
all the socials will be listed below in the description below, of course. And any so you got any shout outs, any I don't know, any closing thoughts you got?
Closing thoughts? I'm just happy that I got to come on a podcast. It's been a while since I've been on somebody else's thing, so it was really cool to get to know you guys. And I love the sense of humor, by the way. I hope we offended all 22 followers.
Oh, that's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Beautiful. I really hope we can spread the hate a little further and just like, oh wow, man, these guys are, hey, fueling the Gunpla community one spiteful member at a time.
Exactly. That's how you do it. And then I think we'll just end with, being spiteful gets you places.
Hell yeah.
Being spiteful is fashionable.
Spite
Don't let people tell
you.
you. Yeah. Don't let people tell you that you can't do shit, because you can at the end of the day.
See, it's such a wholesome lesson learned from like,
From
just
spite.
be spiteful. Like, no, but for real. That, like, you're gonna have people watching like, oh man, she like me for real though.
Listen, everybody, you have to use the spite responsibly.
Yeah, well, it's like let the spice flow, let the spite flow.
But don't use it for evil. Use it for good.
There you go. It's like an anti-hero, really. Any closing thoughts, Jay? Anything you got?
I would just say post this episode earlier so they have more time to be a hater. That's all.
Yes. Oh shit! There's a little tidbit to that. There's a meme that he sent to me as reverse flash, like
Oh my
kind
God.
of like this, like just mean look on his face, like smiling and shit. And it says, "I'll wake up an hour early every day to get a little more hate in."
Fuck. Facts.
Yeah. There we go. Any closing thoughts, Seth?
This RG 1.0 Gramps was brought to you by Steady Tools. Oh my god! All jokes is, I think I got Jan on that one.
I love the fact that it's really ruining your day. I love it.
I hate this thing so much. However,
Yes.
I have loved using these damn tools. Definitely, everybody drink water. Talk to people if you need help. The suicide hotline, I think it's 988. For anybody that is especially struggling with anything mental health wise, please reach out and talk to somebody. Other than that, keep building and be spiteful.
Hey, there we go. So yeah, for on the real though, aside from all the shenanigans and the tangents and everything, it's been an amazing episode. It's been a lot of fun. Definitely gonna reach out for some hate watching because that'll be great. It's gonna be good content. But aside from that,
Now I have to watch these.
Oh damn! No, you didn't tell me I gotta watch. You didn't tell me I gotta watch this shit. Son of a bitch! No, we'll. But for real, though, thank you very much for saying this. I know that we've had scheduling and whatnot, especially you being in separate time zones. Thankfully, it's on a Saturday, so we're all obviously we can all sleep in tomorrow. Some of us more than others, especially as I'm watching my front camera as snow begins to fall.
Yes.
This is great. You know what? I'll just share it one last time. Here we go. Window. Boom. So it's very minor so far, but it has begun.
I don't see any snow, but I'll pretend it's
There-
there.
there- there- it's right there. You see on the car. There's white on the wheels too. It's there. It's happening. All right. It's happening.
Oh, that looks like rain.
Oh no, yeah. It's probably it's a wintry mix as they like to call it for now. It's the worst of the two. It sucks at driving.
Bro, go get that cocaine off your car, man. Like that's not good.
There we go.
I didn't even think it looked like that.
I can't take him anywhere. But no, yeah. Thank you very much for hanging with us, and hopefully, if we get another spiteful full episode, we'll come on back because we love return guests. It's always this is a nice little rotating door.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, of
And
course,
I'd
of course.
love to come back and be spiteful. So.
Yes.
That's
We'll,
what I like to hear.
we'll do some more. Yeah, dude, see, these are the kind of guests I like. See, I like the fact that our brand of spite. Love it. But yeah, with that end, thank you all for listening to us rant and rave and whatnot. It's a little bit of a longer episode, but hey, fuck it, who cares? Y'all take it easy and just be spiteful. Later.